Hello? 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 Oh, fuck, I'm hearing reverb. I'm hearing... I don't know why I started to take the shades off. Happy Pride Month, everybody. It is hot as hell here in Texas. What is going on, my beautiful rebellion ninja, tiny rebellious Blue Ride Club Rebel? Welcome back to another special game of... And that's really... There we go. That was embarrassing. You would think I would come in prepared. We're back playing Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc, where we last left off. Our bestie, one of our favorite characters, Chihiro, died. And so last stream, we decided to figure out who done it. We've gathered all the clues. So now it's time to go into the class trial, where you're going to see me rage, because you're probably questioning, Rebel, what's the title of the stream? Why'd you name it that? Because one of the characters has DID. I'm putting in quotation marks because it's... I'm an advocate for mental health and the proper right portrayal of it, especially something as serious as dissociative identity disorder. And this game does it wrong. I'm giving it a pass because this is a good game for the most part, but you're going to see me rage. For the most part. Okay, let's begin. Before we actually fully get started, I'm going to test sound because I've been actually looking at VODs and I've seen that nobody can hear anything. A part of me is like, why didn't you tell me? But also a part of me is being stupid that I didn't check. So I have Twitch pulled up on my laptop. So real quick, I have earbuds in so that way people can hear the goods, or you don't hear the reverb. Okay, real quick. Also, how's everyone doing? Hope everybody's having a great Pride Month. Okay, you guys can hear it. Let's turn it up a bit. Home? Really delayed. Wow. Oh, I'm getting something. Can you guys hear it? Oh, I'm getting something. I hit my mic. Oops. You guys hear it? Yeah, but louder. You guys? Oh, you guys can hear the reverb anyways, because... Wow, that's embarrassing for me. That's okay, so I think that's pretty decent, but I'm going to have this one in to watch volume on stream, and this one in for volume of game. Oh, I hate it, but for you guys, I'm doing this. It's really weird, hearing myself in the past. Let's continue. We're gonna begin the class trial! Okay. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Just making sure everything's well done. Not medium rare, but well done. Hold on. Okay. I think that's a suitable enough volume for my liking. Hopefully. Just a location will turn those, bitch. Alright. So, is everybody ready to... What? Am I blind, or are we missing someone?
Yo.
Yeah, Toko's not here. Ah, Toko is... Oh. Getting distracted, all kinds of distracted. You really don't remember?
Come on.
Kidding, I'm kidding. How could I forget that little nut job? She's a crucial part of the class trial this time.
What are you gonna do?
Okie dokie. I'll just go ahead and drag her out of here, kicking and screaming. Just one moment, please.
And just like he said, a few minutes later, he reappeared, dragging Toko behind him. I told him I didn't want to,
but he forced me. I can't believe you would drag a girl around. Terrible! You're terrible! Phew. So now everyone's here, right? Okay then, hustle onto the elevator and let's get this show on the road. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
So, shall we get going? It's time to find out who killed Chihiro. Chihiro Fujisaki, that's the name! She was so gentle, so calm and meek. Nobody had any problems with her. My baby! Someone made the choice to kill a girl like that. And that murderer is one of us. Someone standing right here, and I'm looking right at them. But you can't see because I'm wearing shades. Oh, let's go. That's weird. The murderer's standing right in front of me. We have no choice, right? We have to do this.
It's true.
Yes. I gave a small nod in reply. With one last deep breath, I walked toward the elevator on shaky legs like a little lamb. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. And as soon as everyone was on, the elevator began to descend. I couldn't get a handle on my emotions. I couldn't stop speculating. The steel box sank with a heavy clunking sound deeper and deeper into the ground. And as we went deeper, the uneasiness in my heart grew bigger and bigger. Should probably see a doctor about that. The elevator was unaffected, however, and continued to descend without hesitation. Until finally, it came to a sudden stop.
Oh. What do you think? I redecorated. Isn't it so fresh? Isn't it so exciting?
Don't waste our time with stupid questions. Let's get this over with.
Good, good. You're raring to go. Gotta say, I don't hate it. Not at all.
Well,
Okay then, let's get this show on the road.
thrills, chills, kills!
Everyone, please find your assigned seats.
And so, the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith. What? The last one doesn't make any sense. A deadly class trial. Yes. Oh god. I'm nervous about the bullet time thing because I sucked last time, but I gotta make sure you guys can hear this jam. Hold on. This is a good jam. Yeah, you guys can hear the jam. Some solid jam. Call it maybe like strawberry jam. Oh wait, I don't. Okay. No, I don't need that. Set skills. We have skills, right? Lost in thought. Yes. What other skills are there? There's like 14. How do we get more skills? I'm gonna have to Google that later. I feel like that's important. Because I remember getting the lost in thought one when we talked to Hero.
Let's begin with a basic
thank God, I don't have to
explanation of
talk.
the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
Didn't we already go over this? Oh,
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened. And the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
yep.
Okay then.
Just a second.
So, first off,
Which one of you killed Chihiro? Raise your hand right now and call in right now at 555-555-55555.
let's talk about the murder weapon.
It was a dumbbell. First we have to, well, at least he prompted us with how to start this argument. which is great. Props for that. First, we have to make clear what was used to deliver the fatal blow. It was a fist. To the face. The locker room dumbbell. Okay. I'm gonna be constantly doing this just to make sure.
It appears it was a head wound.
Okay.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument.
Uh-huh.
What kind of blunt instrument could it have been?
What? Don't look at me like that. You think you have some proof that contradicts what I said? I thought I did. I guess... okay,
Chihiro's
shut up.
fatal injury. It
Mm-hmm.
appears it was a
I
head
thought,
wound.
okay, look.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument.
Okay.
But what kind of blunt instrument?
The
could it
locker
have
room
been?
dumbbell. Okay, so we're not...
It was an iron pipe.
Interesting.
Motherfucker.
Certainly would make for a powerful weapon.
Okay, that's... I hate that. It's the iron pipe. Okay, yeah. I'm wasting my time.
Chihiro's fatal injury.
I
It
forgot how to speak
appears
up.
it was a head wound.
According to the Monokuma
I forgot.
file, the killer used a
Focus.
blunt instrument.
Focus.
But what kind
Focus,
of blunt
focus.
instrument could it have been?
I bet it was an iron pipe.
Motherfucker.
Interesting. That certainly would make for a
Oh my
powerful
god.
weapon.
Oh my god.
Poor Chihiro.
Oh, poor Chihiro. I had it. Where's it not the iron pipe? I'm not using a walkthrough.
Chihiro's fatal injury. It appears it was a head wound.
Yes, that's not a contradiction.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt
I'm
instrument.
gonna cry.
What
What
kind
the
of
fuck?
blunt instrument
Instruments
could
would
it
have
have
been.
been?
That's not a con.
I bet it was an iron pipe.
Get it? Yes.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong. Slay, I did it.
Can we agree that the object that dealt the fatal blow was the dumbbell found at the scene of the crime?
Where would anyone get an iron pipe in the first place?
It was covered in blood, and there was nothing else at the scene that could have caused that kind of injury.
Like Hero pipes up and is like, no, that's actually my blood. I accidentally cut myself and I just didn't bother to clean it up. Or I forgot. They're like, wait, then what's the murder weapon?
And the wound on the victim's head is consistent with the shape of the dumbbell.
Kyoko, you check. Okay,
As far as I'm concerned, there's no mistake and no room for doubt on this one.
just had like a crescent moon dent. Okay,
You looked at her head wound?
yes. Because we need to make sure everything's valid.
That's so creepy.
Kyoko, ultimate mortuary assistant.
If you don't mind, I will proceed from here.
Enough
Let's
of
move on
the
to
peasants
discussion of
freaking
the
out.
culprit.
Okay.
Although, I believe the criminal behind this heinous act is already quite clear.
I actually hate him right now.
What? For real?
Yeah.
Chihiro's killer is the fiendish serial killer, Genocide Jack.
We all know that's not true, right? Genocide Jack, the fiendish serial killer. Did he really kill Chihiro? New element has been added to non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Absolutely. Give me it. For this debate, lines of white noise, oh, I remember this, will appear to disrupt your reactions. Your truth bullets would disappear if they hit these lines, so think of them as obstacles in your debate. But there is a way to keep this white noise from getting in your way. Press the right mouse button to attach the silencer, which you can use to shoot down the white noise. However, if you shoot an actual remark with your silencer instead of the white noise, the time limit will decrease, so take careful. Oh, this is... I regret getting this game. Oh, remember, we gave this guy a country accent. Oh, but if your reaction to difficulty is set gentle, white noise won't appear at all. Thank fuck. Yes! I mean... I totally set it on normal mode. In which case, you can forget about the silencer and just focus on the situation in front of you. Well then, good luck and have fun. Yeah. Look, the reason why I sent it to gentle is so we don't have to spend so much time on class trials. Shut up. Please don't judge me.
The culprit is Genocide Jack. I'm sure.
Okay, that's not a
Case
contradiction.
closed.
Well, it is, but...
But that's impossible.
Why? What makes it impossible?
Because it's not.
No, I mean, come on. There's just no proof for it.
Oh, yes!
No, it's wrong.
It's wrong. We found a really weird, decrepit file.
I might know one reason he could be involved.
The question is, why didn't Byakuya say anything?
What?
He's too busy being like, you're wrong, I'm right, loser. But he doesn't mention... I should have retitled this episode, Rebel Hates Byakuya.
I found this file while I was looking around the archive in the library.
Okay.
I guess it's some kind of confidential file the police put together about the Genocide Jack case.
What? That's kind of weird as shit, isn't it? What was something like that doing in the library?
This is a special library, my guy. Like, in a normal library, but this is Danganronpa.
The why of it is probably more trouble than it's worth. So let's forget about that for now.
Thank you for avoiding the answer.
More importantly, it outlines all the specifics of every Genocide Jack case in exceeding detail.
Which, watch it be popped up on the screen.
According to the file, there appear to be two defining characteristics in every Genocide Jack case. The first is that a bloody message is found written at the scene of every murder.
Yes.
Oh, that's right. Boob lust.
Your voice sounded... That's not Hifumi. I don't like that. I don't like how that sounds. Boob lust. Are you good, man?
No. It's actually bloodlust.
Thank you, Hina.
But more important is the other characteristic, and it's something that has never been made public.
It's that
Never
something.
made public? What the hell is it?
Why don't you tell them, Makoto?
Get ready for that to be happening for the rest of this game, because it is the dumbest thing. He leads them on as if he knows everything, but then he's like, I've had enough. Why don't you tell them, Makoto? That just makes it awfully sus that you actually don't know the answer. It's like that one guy who, like, gets put in a group project, and then he says later on that he did a lot of the work, but in fact he didn't, but he's just trying to, you know what I mean? The other characteristic of every Genocide Jack case, which the world at large doesn't know, if I'm not mistaken, it has to do with the positioning of the body. How the victim was positioned?
I got it!
Oh, well, I got it right, but I feel like that's not confidential.
Every Genocide Jack case, the killer suspends the body in a certain way. Other than the killer, the only people who know about this are the higher-ups in the police department.
Okay.
However, Chihiro was most definitely suspended in the same way.
But not the same style, if you catch my drift. Look, it's a dollar store
How did the culprit know
knockoff.
about this when only high-level police officials were aware of it? There's only one logical answer I can think of.
That somebody who has access to the files did it.
It's because the culprit in this case is the real Genocide Jack.
No.
No fucking way.
I can't say anything because it's technically spoilers. Yeah.
You're saying Genocide Jack is one of us?
Yes. One of us. One of us.
Yes, in fact, it's Toko.
What? Oh my god! No!
Genocide Jack's true identity is Toko Fukawa.
What? No. I wish it was.
Hey, okay, wait, hold on a sec.
Just what the heck is going on?
Toko has like bloodophobia or whatever, remember?
Hemophobia.
What kind of
I
serial
remember
killer
this.
is afraid of blood?
Is Toko Genocide Jack? The answer is
I really
yes
hate him.
and no.
You guys are gonna start seeing me.
Another riddle.
Byakuya is like, in order to solve this murder spree, you must answer these riddles 3. It's a riddle for sure, but I feel like I understand it. What it means for Genocide Jack to be Toko, but also to not be Toko. The answer is that she's not just one person, but... okay. Multiple people. I can't. What? Oh god. Oh god, I actually... shit. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, I actually don't know. Fuck. Wait. Hold on. I actually need a minute. Hold on. H.I. I would know this. Oh god, mother trucker. Mother trucker, I did. I gotta look it up. I don't want to spend too much time thinking about this. What the shit? I feel like I feel embarrassed that I don't know it. Chapter 2. I feel stupid that I can't remember this off the top of my head. But I can't exactly afford to lose a bunch of like hearts and stuff. Okay. Yes, but tell me. Oh, you guys are really not gonna like the word that is gonna pop up. Oh, shit. Fuck. I messed up, I'm sorry. Nobody believes me, no one. Damn it, hold on. I clicked too many times.
Is this really the end for all of us?
Is it all over? Yes, give it another try, absolutely. I just didn't see what I'm an idiot, I'm sorry. It should only be happening in bullet time arguments and whatnot. It's riddle for sure, but now I understand. This is gonna be literally one of the most, like, I'm going... I have words. Strong words. You guys are not gonna like this. Okay. I'm going...
Is it because Genocide Jack has a split personality?
I can't get that. Okay. Okay. Yes.
Huh? I think I read that somewhere in the file too.
Yes.
They thought that the suspect might have, what did they call it? Dissociative identity disorder.
Okay, but still, to go and say that about Miss Fukawa is...
perfectly acceptable. Toko's strange
breaths,
behavior
Rebel.
after seeing the body is proof enough that she has a split personality.
Deep breaths, deep breaths. The one thing that shows Toko could have a split personality has to do with her behavior. Her behavior changed. Right?
I got it!
It changed, but
You're talking about how she started acting totally different than usual, right?
yes. I gotta look up. What kind of mother trucker? I'm so mad.
That's right. Think back. She fainted when she saw Chihiro's corpse, and then, when she woke up...
she was completely different. It's fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. Yeah. Whoa, is that a dead body? Hey, are you dead? Ha 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 ha. She must have hit her head real hard when she fainted. The world has a front and back, a top ending and a bottom, a sea of truth and a web of flies.
This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different.
She was acting funny, that's for sure. That melancholy tone of hers completely disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
Don't go assigning adjectives to my tone without permission.
Not to mention, once she regained consciousness and saw Chihiro's body again, she was utterly calm.
Okay, yeah, that is a bit weird.
In other words, within her is one
take another
personality
shot.
that can't handle blood, and one that obviously can.
I feel like I can't speak much about dissociative identity disorder because even though I've done research about it, I don't know everything. So I feel like I don't want to say anything that I'm not too confident about, therefore spreading misinformation and also therefore getting me canceled on Twitter. That second one's not as important, but like, I just don't want to spread misinformation.
So when Toko trapped herself in her room, it's because she was scared of Genocide Jack?
Yes. I won't let Genocide Jack have... From the bit of research I've done revolving around DID, you can't exactly control, like, when you switch alters, which is... They're using the word personalities. That's the wrong term. It's alters, which are, you know, the different, like, people, I guess. If like, I know that's probably not the correct terminology, but it's like, you have a system. DID is comprised of a system of different alters that will front, or therefore how you present. If that makes any sense. So you can't just, like, snap your fingers and all of a sudden you're just someone completely different like this. Or you can't exactly control it. I could be wrong. But that's just the research that I did whenever I was trying to do, like, a mental health awareness video. But this is so frustrating. I'll drive it out. The killer. Drive out the murderous fiend.
The reason she locked herself in her room wasn't to keep other people from getting in.
If I could drink alcohol, I would. To numb the pain that I'm feeling.
To keep her other personality from getting out.
You can't fucking do that.
What?
If only I could drink. I need a vacation after this.
Toko was afraid. Afraid of the murderous fiend inside of her. Of killing even more people.
Okay, that's fair.
How?
How what?
Yeah. How can you know all this?
I don't know, maybe he put two and two together, or we'll get the answer in a second.
I do believe you misunderstood her. What she's trying to say isn't, how can you know all this? No. What she wants to know is, how could you tell them?
What?
Huh?
Last night, just before Monokuma gave his motive speech, Toko and I had a strange conversation.
Mm-hmm.
She told me a most interesting story.
This guy's an asshole.
She said a murderous fiend lived within her, and she was afraid it could appear and attack at any time.
This sucks.
And that trepidation is what's caused her to have such a bleak attitude. Isn't that right, Toko?
Uh-huh.
This is all a lie. Right, Toko?
Is it?
You said you wouldn't
No, I don't know.
tell anyone.
You promised.
What?
You
Promise. I can't believe you lied. It's a TikTok audio.
You have
Only yourself to blame. You came to me with your tragic little story. I didn't ask you to.
This is the real world, not some romantic fantasy fairy tale.
Damn. Snap. I mean, it was her downfall.
Besides, you broke your promise first. You said that as long as you were here, no matter what, you wouldn't let Genocide Jack kill anyone.
I can't say anything.
But in spite of that promise...
Oh my god, she didn't break... Okay, motherfucker. I'm sorry. I couldn't keep our promise. But don't worry. Never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again. Ugh.
You said if I kept my promise, you would go out with me.
You really thought that even if you kept your promise, he would do that? Really? Byakuya Togami. Girl, what meds are you on? Cause you be tripping.
That's the only reason I promised.
Wow.
How many times do I have to tell you? I never said that.
I would like to see it in writing. Did you guys like sign an agreement? Maybe like recorded the conversation? Cause like, I don't know who to believe.
But you weren't able to do it. You just couldn't resist that rush you got from
Wow.
killing. Could you?
Wow, you remind me of some of my therapists. I didn't kill anyone, but like, the way he's phrasing stuff and the tone of voice he's using is absolutely disgusting.
I tried. I swear I tried to control it.
Toko, you shouldn't do anything.
But your efforts were useless. What a disappointment.
Oh my god. Someone kill
I
him.
hate you.
Good. Join the club. I'm the president.
Well, the opening act is nearly finished. All that's left is to hear from the person in question directly.
Mm-hmm.
Person,
Yes.
you don't mean.
Yes, I do. I mean genocide, Jack. Toko's bodily I just fumbled that. Toko's body suddenly lunged backwards. A huge thud echoed across the courtroom. But in the next second... Oh, the queen.
Wow, hello there. Is it me you were hoping to see?
Genocide Jill! Ah!
What the heck?
Hifumi, you are in an unfortunate circumstance to be placed next to her. That's hilarious.
So you figured it out, huh? Well, whatever. What are you gonna do? I'm the ultimate murderous fiend, Genocide Jack! Or better yet, let's go with Genocide Jill!
Okay, so actually, fun fact about this, in the Japanese translation, Genocide Jack actually, the name is Genocider Show, or Genocide Show. Genocider Show. And then whenever it's revealed that Toko is technically Genocider Show, it doesn't change. But for the sake of keeping things easy in English, they changed it to Genocide Jack. Actually, if I remember correctly, and some person that knows the information a bit more better than me and who's a bit more of a fan than I am, the reason why they had a Genocide Show is because that's more of a like masculine or boy's name in Japanese. But because we don't know that, they changed it to Jack so we can still be lured away from the possibility that Genocide Show or Jack, Genocide, whatever, the potential killer was a girl. So kind of like leading us away with the name. Fun fact. Okay.
What the fuck is this?
A poor representation of dissociative identity disorder. There's the title.
What happened to you?
Not Toko. That's a loser name. And what happened is a textbook split personality. So what if one of them happens to be a serial killer? You should turn a blind eye to one's fault.
No, this is some M. Night Shyamalan shit. What is this? Split? I love the laugh.
So intense.
Look, I'm giving Genocide Jill grace because I think, even though this is poorly written, she's still a good character in some cases.
Sound in murderous mind, sound in murderous body.
This one is so different from the one we've come to know.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, well,
They're
the
different.
world is composed of a front and a back, you know. Just like how every inning has a top and a bottom, or how in the depths of every truth lives a little lie.
Interesting.
Behind every dark and gloomy soul lives another that shines as bright as the sun.
Fumi's been in that same pose, I think, the entire time she's been talking, and I love it. This is the murderous fiend, Genocide Jack? This is This is crazy. A woman could never do. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. This is beyond insane.
Miss Jack, Jill, can I ask you a question?
That'd be a good like performance name, Miss Jack.
What's up?
I love her.
Ah! Be the mastermind behind our entire situation. What are your thoughts on that?
This isn't like a news report.
Well, I'll tell you, I am the mastermind of all masterminds.
So you admit you put us in this situation?
Just kidding.
Okay.
Then it's not true?
Of course it's not true. How dare you try to link me to that creepazoid? And another thing, the police and government and society in the outside world are totally powerless.
Absolutely.
I mean, they just let this idiotic, bloodthirsty maniac go buck wild all over town.
Okay, that's a fair point.
Sure, I'm a bloodthirsty maniac, but life is pain, right? To live is to hurt other people.
No.
It's a necessary evil if you want to survive. The act of living itself causes pain for everyone. Just kidding again!
Oh.
This should be enough to convince you. This murderous fiend is responsible for Chihiro's death.
Ooh.
There's clearly a motive, so there should be no
What
doubt.
motive? Well, okay.
A motive?
Yeah, what motive?
Remember what Monokuma told us?
Oh, the secret thing. Oh. I actually completely forgot about that.
If someone didn't murder and graduate within 24 hours, an embarrassing memory or secret would be revealed. Well, let's assume that Toko's secret was about Genocide Jack. If a secret like that came to light, Toko's life would have undoubtedly been forever ruined.
Okay, fair.
So she had a very clear motive to never have that side of herself exposed.
Interesting. Very, very, very interesting. But sorry, as much as I hate to admit it, I'm not the culprit.
Yeah. Wait, what?
But I cannot imagine anyone other than you could murder someone in such a bizarre fashion.
I mean, I have one in mind.
Maybe so, but nevertheless, it's the truth.
If only there was such thing as a lie. I was about to say lie detector, but lie detectors, they don't exactly work either.
Do you really expect any of us to believe you?
Yeah. I could never believe a word you say, you monster.
Maybe. Maybe she's totally right about that, but something's still bothering me. What she said. I need to get some more details about all of this. Okay. Status of the dead body. Okay, we got this.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
Okay, that's not a
You say
contradiction.
that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Also fair.
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things.
Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking.
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches.
No, that's wrong! And let's prove it! Suck on that!
Are the methods of murder really exactly the same?
No!
I'm not so sure about
Because guess what? As previously stated, Chihiro's body, if we wanted to say it was done in Genocide Jack fashion, it's a dollar store knockoff.
I think there's a
Like
slight difference between the
somebody
Genocide
didn't
Jack
have
cases
the
and
right
this one.
requirements or the right items. There we go. I was about to say ingredients.
Huh? How's it any different?
The fucking extension
Oh,
cord.
you don't know? Well then, human garbage, let me tell you!
Nice. Oh.
With passion and conviction. I consider myself a
I hate it. I'm not looking at
and I
it.
have a very particular way of doing things.
You guys can't see it, but I'm not looking.
Imagine you go to a fancy Italian restaurant. They're very picky about the noodles, the sauce, everything. But what happened to Chihiro? It'd be like if that same Italian restaurant started using ragu or Chef Boyardee.
Were they licensed to say that? Also, look, if you look underneath the guy on the right, give me a second. I gotta form words. if you look under the guy's photo on the right page, like near the middle, under the words as with the other cases in the crime scene, the scissors used in the murder were apparently custom made with every pair left at each murder scene. And what's not at Chihiro's murder scene? The scissors.
This is no creation of mine.
How dare you insult me with my art? It's like someone used
Let me
AI.
rephrase that in a way that maybe makes more sense. There are two clear differences between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
There's one clear difference between the murders: the scissors. And the photos from the other Genocide Jack cases look at the neck and stomach. And here you see the victim's fatal injury.
For one, the cause of death is different. In the Genocide Jack murders, all the victims were killed the same way.
So gross.
According to the case file, they were all apparently killed with a pair of scissors.
Considering that they're custom made, Toko must have a lot of money.
But Chihiro died from a blow to the head, right?
Ah, yes. That is remarkably different from the other murders.
Yes.
Wouldn't it be strange for someone who kills the same way without fail to suddenly change their method?
Yes.
And there's more. One more conflicting detail.
That's right. In my recipe of murder, if the bloody message is the tortellini, then the arrangement of the body would be the pesto sauce.
I actually just tried pesto sauce today at a restaurant. It's very good. I'm hungry.
Stop comparing killing people to cooking?
Yeah, it's making me hungry, man.
So, are you saying the other difference has to do with how the body was arranged?
Yes. That's right. The second difference is related to how she was suspended. In the photos of the other Genocide Jack cases, all the other victims were stabbed through their hands. Here you see a clear difference how she was. What was used to suspend her?
I got it!
Yes!
Do you remember what the killer used to suspend her? They used some kind of rope to hang her up by her wrists.
What is your point?
Well, in all the previous Genocide Jack cases...
Can't wait till they stop
something else
showing
was
the
used to
images
suspend
of, like, all the case files. Ready?
Specifically, pairs of razor-sharp scissors.
My wrists don't feel safe anymore. This is what happens whenever I see something gross like this. My wrists feel funny and vulnerable, and I hate it.
And guess
Ah!
what? I used my own specially designed scissors for the murders and the arrangement.
How can you afford that?
Like I said, I'm a
Or do you know how to do
professional,
it yourself?
So naturally, I'm very picky about the tools I use. And you know what else? Big Mac said there's two differences, but he's wrong.
Big Mac!
Big Man? Are you referring to me?
Wait, that's a... I thought she was talking about Hifumi.
Listen up, Big Mac. There's
I hate that.
one more difference.
Huh?
My word, you really didn't notice? Take a look at who the victims were in each Genocide Jack case.
People.
There's a pattern there, just waiting to be discovered.
People.
Pattern.
Figure that out, and it'll be plain as death why I couldn't have possibly killed that little lolly girl.
I miss Chihiro. Let's see. There was a pattern surrounding the Genocide Jack victims, and Chihiro didn't fit it? If you look at the names of every victim, what you notice is they could figure it out. Because Chihiro was a girl.
I got it! Is it because Chihiro was a girl?
Bingo! Bullseye! Right on the money!
What are you talking about?
In all the Genocide Jack cases, all the victims had something in common.
Uh-huh. Ken Harada, blah, 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 blah. All dudes. All dudes.
They were all guys?
Yes.
That's right! The people I killed with such passion and conviction are all adorable little men! I can't believe I said it! I'm so embarrassed!
Really? You don't look embarrassed.
What's wrong with you?
A lot of things. We've established that.
I can't help it! I'm just a full-throttle boy-on-boy fangirl, and the mopey side of me just hates it.
I remember callback. Like, Hifumi calls her out for that, and Toko's like, ah! And then I was thinking about this part, and I was like, huh, that's nice. Could that be foreshadowing? I don't know.
But now I'm on the fast track
So, since Chihiro was a girl and not an adorable little man, you wouldn't kill her?
Yeah, off limits.
Just suddenly start making ramen just because they're both noodles? Don't be stupid.
Where? It's funny, because again, I had Italian food today for lunch.
I have too much passion and conviction
What?
to cross that line. That's the absolute reality of the one and only.
I think everyone would have a field day if all of a sudden a victim of genocide Jill's murders was a girl. They'd be like, this throws everything off.
Your hobby and your philosophy. But that's not all there is to it. It's a different matter entirely when you're forced to kill in order to survive.
Yeah, but if you think about it, she could have killed you. Because you're a dude.
Quiet, lowly cur!
Guys.
Slowly, Kurt.
Oh, how does it feel to get a taste of your own medicine?
I would
As a
never
field
kill for
doctor.
a reason as petty as mere survival. And if by some fluke I did kill to survive,
That'd be considered a fluke.
why would I bother with the message and arrangement? It'd make me the obvious suspect.
Okay, that's fair.
That does make some amount of sense.
Yeah, you'd immediately be voted as blackened.
Whatever reason I have for killing, I would never leave out my prized scissors. Who would go out of their way to use a big, stupid, heavy dumbbell?
Not like I could lift it.
Maybe you used the dumbbell because you couldn't find any scissors in the school?
Oh, just you wait.
Any scissors?
You dare insinuate that I would use the child scissors that you find in a kindergarten classroom? How dare you?
Don't just use any scissors. I only use my own set of high-class envy of the entire world scissors.
Okay, whatever. There still aren't any in the school.
Are you sure about that?
You wanna fuck around and find out?
There she is. Nice.
She's fully equipped.
Where did they come from?
That's right. So I can kill anywhere, anytime.
Only now for $9.99 you can have your own custom set of portable die-hard scissors.
Why would I resort to dumbbells or rope when I have my trusty scissors by my side?
The ultimate companion.
Go ahead, tell me I'm wrong. You can't, can you? Gutter dogs, all of you. Not to mention, I have no clue how to tie a good knot. So rope's totally out of the question anyway.
That's why she suspends them by stabbing into the wall.
I have no idea what's going on anymore.
Really?
Such a heinous villain really be innocent?
Took you this long.
But the body really was suspended, right? And nobody but the police knew about that.
Yeah. That's why we figured it had to be the real deal and not some copycat killer or whatever.
Huh. If only like people just had regular access to the files and were like, I don't know, constantly trying to convict Genocide Jack of the murder. Just like absolutely being adamant that it's Genocide Jack, saying without a doubt. And I have proof. I wonder. Actually, hold on, there is one person. One person who could have copied the genocide. It literally could have been anybody, but we know exactly who. Ready? I think we all know. Like, my guy.
Here's my answer.
My guy, really?
Byakuya, it's possible you
Byakuya.
could have found out, isn't it?
Yes.
You'd have no problem gaining access to classified government documents or internal police records.
Okay, that's fair. He had access to this stuff before this whole killing game.
Plus, you'd already looked through the Genocide Jack file before this all happened,
Yeah.
hadn't you?
Yes. Damn it. I've been caught.
Are you saying Mr. Togami did it?
You gonna say anything?
Then the reason he pushed the theory of Genocide Jack being the killer so hard was
To divert. Yes.
he wanted to pin the crime on her.
Yes.
So, he rearranged the scene to disguise it and make it look like I put my stamp on it.
You think that twink could lift a dumbbell? Really? We're giving him too much credit.
The adorable glasses man was behind it all?
I told horrible.
I'm on fire!
I'm gonna be sick.
Well, Byakuya, what's your response?
I see. So now the suspicion falls on me.
Yes, because of your stupidity. You set this up.
Then I must
You're
ask,
doomed to fail.
when would you say I began acting suspicious? Surely you must have an answer.
You boys.
Looking back and thinking about it now, the way you were acting right before we discovered the body was a little strange.
Yeah. And the locker rooms. They're suspicious. Very suspicious indeed. Wouldn't you agree? Huh? Suspicious? It seems nobody searched the locker rooms. Let's start with the girls' locker room.
You wanted to go to the girls' locker room right away, right? But since you're a guy...
I should have
He's a
naturally
pervert!
searched the locker room first. Is that what you want to say?
My god, I really hate him.
Was Chihiro a girl? Hence why I said we should check the girls' locker room.
Okay, that's fair.
Strange about that, I'd say.
But wait. How'd you know it was Chihiro? Hold on. If it was the first time seeing the body, how'd you know?
On the contrary, there's something very
How would
strange.
how?
Okay then. What's so strange about it?
Because you knew who was killed.
Go ahead. Share with the rest of the class.
I'm gonna. There was a clear contradiction in what Byakuya just said. I need to make it clear for everyone. New element has been... sure. Doing this, I guess. Next, we're going to add something called a truth flashback. If you aim at a weak spot and hold down the left mouse button... Oh, right, we have to do... I keep forgetting the country accent. Then you'll memorize that weak spot. This memorized phrase can only be shot once as a single truth bullet. If you shoot or change the truth bullet, it will disappear from your truth cylinder. However, you can use this flashback feature as many times as you want. If you don't seem to have the answer to a lie or contradiction in your loaded truth bullets, it might be wise to memorize a different weak spot and use that to make your case. When's the best time to do flashback? Well, you'll just have to use your keen wits, won't you? Fuck. God damn it, don't do that to me. Hold on, double checking the stream. This is a good bop. Sorry. Alright. In this case, though, I will say that if you don't use a flashback, you won't be refuting anything. Well, then, good luck and have fun. Okay. Okay. Let's mark my file too. That's not exactly a...
You said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body.
Mm-hmm.
He was acting weird... how?
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the girls' locker room,
You absolutely take it! That's a natural reaction for any guy!
Ew.
The victim
Her?
was Chihiro, who was a girl. So, of course, I would suggest we check the girls' locker room first. There was no time for pointless distractions.
Oh, I gotta figure out how to
What's
speed
so
up
strange
stuff.
about that?
you wish you'd taken me with you.
Ew. Go touch some grass, my guy. Here Byakuya's coming, but you're being a girl. I realize there's a clear contradiction there. This doesn't make sense that we could know before we even found it. Okay, I figured it out.
So,
How?
you said Byakuya was acting kind of...
How do we, motherfucker. Shit. Okay, fast forward, open handbook, truth bullet, concentrate, open help. Left mouse button.
But he was acting weird...
Yes! I'm gonna do it.
Presented
I'm
with
gonna
the
do it.
opportunity to check
I'm gonna
out
do it.
the girls' locker room,
You absolutely take it!
Ew.
That's a
Once
natural
again.
reaction for any guy!
I would feel like it's not.
The victim was Chihiro.
Get wrecked.
No, that's wrong. I'll tell you what's so strange about that. Because up until we actually discovered the body, we couldn't have known who the victim was.
Oh!
So your claim that you went to the girls' locker room first because Chihiro was the victim doesn't hold up.
I see. That's a good answer, I must admit.
Oh my god, just admit you messed with the body.
Interesting indeed. But your reasoning is still too weak.
What the? How is it?
What's wrong? Is that it? Surely you've got more than that. Go ahead, show us.
I got something. What's with Byakuya's attitude? It's like he doesn't even care. I got him cornered, but he's acting like it has nothing to do with him.
What's the matter? You're not finished already, are you? To it.
There is. I think.
You think?
There is more to it. Think about it.
Why don't you tell everyone, Kyoko?
Just
Care to
talk
share
about
with the
the
class?
differences between this case and past Genocide Jack incidents.
We literally oh my
The
god.
proof you're looking for is hidden in there.
Oh?
Oh, wait.
Culprit, you mean?
Yes. The differences between this case and other Genocide Jack murders. Here it is. Excuse me. Proves Byakuya is responsible hidden in there? What could it be? I have a theory. I have an inkling. Yeah. If it gets brought up in this conversation.
What? The difference between the cases?
Yes.
Want me to explain it again?
No.
When I want to kill, I use my very own special scissors. And I use those same scissors to arrange the body.
Okay.
But Chihiro was suspended with
Rope.
was some kind of rope. Was it
It was
not?
an extension cord.
It absolutely was!
Then there must be something very fishy indeed about that rope.
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from?
I've never seen that before.
He turns his back dramatically as if he's gonna leave. He's not. Victory swing.
Actually, I'm pretty sure you have seen it before.
You fucking liar.
Because you see, that rope, or should I say, that extension
Extension
cord?
cord.
What? An extension cord?
Yes.
Byakuya,
What?
you've used the extension cord in the library more than once, haven't you? And the same extension cord that was in the library all this time
He's missing.
went missing after the murder.
What a strange coincidence. What do you think it is?
And there's
So
no
it's like, I
way
can't
someone
connect the
who uses
dots.
that extension cord as much as you do wouldn't discover that fact.
And Byakuya must be the one who took the extension cord. I can't imagine any other possibility.
Yeah. We've literally lined it all up.
That's really what you think?
Yes!
Then your conclusion is something like this?
Oh my god.
I killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, then hung her up and wrote that bloody message.
Yes.
I intentionally made it look like Genocide Jack was behind it. Is
Yes.
that about right?
Yes. So just shut up now. God, his voice is annoying. He's doing it again. He's totally calm, totally Does that look like the face of a calm, unconcerned person? Really? As if he's not even involved. Even if he's not fully involved, he's involved in some way.
What's wrong? I asked you if you think that's what happened.
Hell yes, that's what happened. So that's it, right? Byakuya's the killer.
I don't disagree with not disagreeing.
He kept calling this a game, right? So he'd be totally willing to do something like this to win.
Okay, fair.
Sorry, but could we hold on just a second?
Can we take a time out? I really gotta use the bathroom.
I think we need to talk about this a little more.
Huh? Do we really need to? We've already decided who did it.
I know, but still, there's something that's still bothering me.
Is that right? And what, pray tell, is still bothering you?
You still talking?
I killed her in the girls' locker room, then disguised my crime.
Oh my god.
Specifically, I dressed it up to make it look like it was the work of a homicidal psychopath. What about all that bothers you?
The fact that you did it. Wait, was that just now? Something's not right. Chihiro's body was definitely found in the girls' locker room. But does that mean... Can I really just accept what Byakuya said as the truth? No, I don't think so. Scene of the crime!
You say you killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure about that? Isn't it possible that the murder took place somewhere else?
Yes.
How disappointing.
What the
What kind of question is that? Even in the world of disappointments, this is a true letdown.
I can't think of a comeback. I'm just so mad.
She was found dead in the girls' locker room. There is absolutely no question about that.
Are you the John Cena? Are you sure about that?
How could the scene of the crime have been anywhere else?
Because we literally talked about that. Makoto and Sakura had an actual conversation about how Chihiro's body could have been moved considering they're so light.
Well, I think it's entirely possible that she was killed somewhere else, then carried there later.
Bam!
Along with the rest of the murder scene.
Yes.
The rest of the murder scene?
Yeah. You saw how messy it was.
That was awfully specific. Please tell me you have a reason for saying all of that.
I do.
I believe I do.
Yeah. Hey, Byakuya, did you just talk? Yeah, that flapping thing you were doing with your mouth just now? You mean talking and being an arrogant prick? Yeah, that? No more of that. Did I just take you off guard? Oh. When the story suddenly moved to the crime scene, Byakuya, who had been so confident up until now, was about to shit his pants. Maybe Byakuya never even realized that the actual scene of the crime could have been somewhere else.
Hey, don't just move on without permission. What do you mean she was killed somewhere else?
What do I need to raise my hand and be like, sir, can we move the topic? Like,
come on, Makoto.
No.
If there's any chance the murder took place somewhere else, let's see the proof.
Yes. I have proof. Evidence that shows the murder took place somewhere else. There was something that was switched between the boys and girls' locker rooms. Oh my god. I got it. This one.
I got it. The proof that she was killed.
I mean, the
somewhere
rug
else
and the
is
posters
the
both
poster that's
were
hanging
switched.
in each locker room.
Your proof is some posters?
Yes.
The poster in the girls' locker room was a picture of a big boobed supermodel. But don't you think that's kind of strange?
It's weird to hear Rick open the same boob. Someone joined the chat as I said boob. It's like the Steve Harrington Stranger Things scene when he's talking to Robin in the car and he's like, "You like boobies? I like boobies." Hi.
Why would the girls' locker room have a poster?
Please don't go.
I bet those massive jugs of hers were totally fake.
That's not the concern here.
Meanwhile, the boys' locker room had a poster of the super popular boy band Tornado.
This game has like underlying but not so underlying like sexist or misogynistic stuff. Like, of course the men get toolkits and the women get sewing kits. Of course the girls' locker room has a boy band poster and the boys' locker room has boobs.
Again,
bro,
that doesn't really seem to belong in a boys' locker room.
It can.
So you're
it's 2023.
that maybe the posters were switched?
Break the stigma. Sorry, I'm using translator. Maybe some words came out. What did I lose? Did you mean what did I miss? Sorry. It's fine if, like, you don't know English well. Sometimes I don't know English well. Speaking of which, while you're figuring that out, I'm gonna use the little ladies' bathroom really quickly. I shall be back. So while you can do that, I'm gonna go relieve. Yak. Hello, you're not good at English, that's fine. I'm back. I had to use the bathroom. I drank, and then had to pee. No, I'm not, I'm back with the milk, kids. It's fine if you're not good at English. It's totally fine. It is absolutely understandable if you're not good at English. Saying that the posters switched. Yes.
And there's one other
So much
thing I
sarcasm.
noticed about the locker rooms.
Oh, what did you... I think... Okay, like I said, I think what you meant was what did you miss? We're in the class trial, and Byakuya has accused Genocide Jack of killing Chihiro, who is our most recent victim. Turns out he was wrong. And so now we're doing that. Everyone's accusing him, but things are a bit weird.
You know what I'm talking about, right, Sakura?
You're referring to my protein coffee, aren't you?
Bring in the testimony.
Protein coffee?
Yes.
While I was in the girls' locker room earlier, I spilled some protein coffee on the carpet. But I noticed that after the murder, the stain had been totally scrubbed away.
No, it's not that the stain was scrubbed away. It was moved. Oh. What's on the carpet?
I got it!
Nah, just coincidentally the boys'
stain
locker
on
room had a
girls'
shit
locker room
stain.
carpet wasn't scrubbed away. In fact, I found it on the boys' locker room carpet.
And how can you be sure that that's protein coffee? Some Brazilians suck at English. I'm supposed to be. That's fine. Don't beat yourself up about that. That's fine. We'll work through it together. It's fine. Don't beat yourself up. Take your time.
That's definitely the stain from my protein coffee.
What, did we have a picture of the protein coffee stain?
Then,
So why do you
does
say it
that
like
mean
that?
the carpets were switched too?
Yes.
But
Which
why
is a
did
lot of
anyone do
effort.
that?
Byakuya would, honestly.
To move the murder scene from one locker room to the other. It's certainly plausible, don't you think?
A lot of effort to do, considering that the carpet is underneath some heavy gym equipment, but it's possible.
In other words,
Oh,
in order
thank
to
shot.
completely swap the scene of the crime, the blood-stained poster and carpet were moved along with the dead body.
I need to remember to do that, like take a sip. Every time someone says, in other words.
By doing this, the killer was able to change the entire room where the murder took place.
Again, way too much effort.
I can certainly follow your reasoning, but why would the culprit bother doing that?
I know the answer.
Why would they go to all that trouble of switching the scene of the crime?
Yeah, why? That is a good question.
An even bigger question. If the murder did take place in the boys' locker room, then how did Chihiro get in the boys' locker room in the first place?
I don't know. I have the answer, but I feel like it's the wrong... I feel like if I say it now, it's a spoiler. Dang it.
To get into the locker rooms, you have to swipe your e-handbook across the
Hopefully you
card
guys
with
can
your
hear.
device. But Chihiro's handbook
Actually,
should have only allowed her access to the girls' locker room.
oh yeah, you guys can hear wonderfully. That's wonderful.
She had no way to get into the boys' locker room to begin with.
No, she did have a way, and I can tell you what it was.
I'm hesitant to hear your answer.
I highly doubt that.
I'm telling you, I know how she could have done it.
How? Is he right? Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow? Do you already know the answer? So the thing is oh, hold on. I'll tell you in a second.
Is it really possible? Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room
I'll tell you in a
somehow?
second.
I got it!
I have to focus.
She must have hacked her e-handbook.
No, that's the wrong answer. Instinctively. Okay. Shoot. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow?
I got it!
How do I speed?
She must have hacked her e-handbook.
No, it's not possible.
She was the ultimate programmer after all. I'm sure that would have been no problem for her.
No, I don't think that's it. She used the thing that was in the main hall.
Oh, Hero, you actually got something.
What thing?
I'm talking about Leon's handbook, of course.
Yeah.
No, it's wrong.
Okay, so the thing is, I have seen like people play this game, and I've like watched the anime and everything. So I do know like the bare bones of like who's gonna die, how it happened, and who did it, and all that stuff. But I don't want to spoil it for anybody that hasn't played or hasn't seen it. So that's why I'm like trying to keep everything to myself.
Why not?
Because Leon's handbook was broken.
Oh. Well, then, yeah, I guess that'd be pretty impossible, huh?
Yeah.
I am struck silent
Or
by how quickly you gave up.
Plus, isn't there a regulation against using someone else's handbook?
Actually, the rule states that loaning your handbook.
Of course you would know that.
It says nothing about borrowing one. In other words, you could borrow
Take a
a
shot.
person's handbook all you want, and you'd be safe.
Yup, yup, yup. Hit the nail square on the noggin.
Of course, if it were broken, that wouldn't make any sense anyway.
So then, she must have hacked hers, like I said.
No.
She used her ultimate programmer skills and...
Hush, my own child.
You can't fix an e-handbook. The instant
Oh,
you
thank
open
you.
one
It's
up,
Pride Month.
the user starts glaring.
Stay fruity.
So, if she didn't
This is a
use
safe
Leon's
space.
handbook, and she didn't modify her own handbook,
Maybe Mr. Naegi's initial assumption is just wrong?
How dare you accuse me that I'm wrong? I'm God. I've seen the future. I know how this is gonna turn out. I know exactly how this all happens. How dare you assume? You shall be smoten. Whatever. Not good at English.
It seems like there's no way she could have got into the boys' locker room. So I guess so.
Oh my god, you guys are giving up on the other possibility.
Okay then, I vote for Byakuya.
Oh my god. Surrounded by idiots. But I'm also an idiot. No, I'm surrounded by myself. Is that it then? Chihiro was killed in the girls' locker room and Byakuya is the one who did it? Really? But still, I don't know what else I can do.
Hold on a second.
Oh! Wait, let me hold on. I need to fully read that. I managed to declare myself to the girl I like this month. Oh, that's wonderful. I'm so proud. That's, you know what? Good job. I'm proud of you. I'm very proud. Even, like, admitting that you like someone is a bit difficult. So. I'm so proud! Yeah!
I agree with you, though. I think you're on the right track.
What the? You finally decide to open your mouth and that's what you've got to say?
I think there's a plane.
There's no way she could get in the boys' locker room, right? So...
Why are you so sure she couldn't get in?
Hopefully it
There's
turned out
still
well
one
for you.
other way she could have gained access.
Because I feel like I don't know, maybe I'm not reading it correctly.
What?
Kyoko, how about you just say it out loud instead of making people work for it?
What are you talking about? What other way is there?
Well, to explain that, why don't we take a little break from the trial?
Oh, gladly.
I'd like you all to come see something.
See ya. Okay.
Wait. Just what do you think you're doing?
Don't worry. This'll make the whole trial more exciting. I'm sure that thought must please you.
Oh.
Huh? It'll make things more exciting?
I'm intrigued.
Well, all right then. I declare an official class trial recess.
For real?
Now then, what is it you want to show us? It better not be boring or I'll be very unhappy.
Oh, I have no doubt it'll meet your lofty expectations. So, shall we go?
Oh, we're gonna leave? Okay. Cool. So before I even knew what was happening, the class trial had been put on hold. We headed off with Kyoko in the lead. And where she took us was... my baby!
The girls' locker room?
Thank you for saying that.
We've already searched this place top to bottom. What are you
Bottom.
trying to pull, Missy?
Missy? Really?
I'd like you to examine the victim's body
No
one
thanks.
more time.
I just... respectfully, no. You want to check it again?
Be sure to examine the entire body very carefully. Take your time.
No.
Examine her carefully.
Everyone
Like
except
using
Hifumi.
our hands?
Everyone except Hifumi.
No, wait, no, wait, no, wait, no, wait, no, wait!
Oh, thank you.
It's probably best if I don't run my hands all over a girl's dead body.
Yeah, yes, I can't.
It's not that I'm freaked out or anything. It's just based on religious grounds, you know?
Okay.
Very well. I'll do it.
Woo! Take it one for the team, Sakura.
But you're a girl. You shouldn't have to touch a dead body.
My god,
Just
stop
look at
with the gender roles. Stop it.
It's okay. I think Chihiro would rather have a girl examine her. So just leave this to me.
Okay,
Sakura.
it's not that bad.
What is this? Some kind of secret girl-on-girl action?
Ew.
You two are about?
Not the insinuation that you would think this would... Ew.
That's not it at all.
There we go.
Stop screwing around.
In my opinion, Hifumi shouldn't even be there in the scene. He's a pervert. I don't like him. He's like the Mineta of this universe. If anyone's seen My Hero Academia. He's the Mineta.
Okay, here I go.
Sakura, I'm so proud that you're doing this for all of
I'm
us.
sorry, Chihiro. Please excuse the intrusion.
More respect for apologizing to the... I love it. Putting her hands together in a brief prayer, Sakura. I love Sakura.
Be sure
for
to
that.
check her entire body, and I believe we will solve
Why don't
this
you
particular mystery.
You do it! Oh my god!
Entire body? I know you say that, but...
That's a bit weird.
What? This is... What is this...
Whoa, what's got you
What
so
is it?
mad?
Not possible. It's not possible.
What? Sakura's eyes were staring wildly at Chihiro's lifeless form. Her massive frame trembled.
This girl is
Is what?
a boy.
What? What? The whole thing, this whole secret that I've been dying to tell you guys. That Chihiro's a boy? What? 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 Hold on, 1 second. There seems to be some technical difficulties. Pause, 1 second. I'll let you guys revel in that. Okay? Give me 1 second. Lar. So sorry about that. Got held up a bit. So sorry. Let's resume. Alright. I love the waiting screen. Thanks. I did it all myself. All this stuff has been done myself. Because I can save money. Epic. Let's continue. Yeah, I knew this entire time that Chihiro was a boy. And I was desperate. I was like, I want to say something really badly, but I can't because it's technically considered a spoiler. Hello. So, but I kept using they, them pronouns for Chihiro because, like, I had canon Chihiro is not binary and plus, like, whatever.
Ah, I see. So she was actually a he.
Yes.
Interesting. Thank you for confirming this fact.
Mm-hmm.
What? You're joking, right?
No. Would you like to look?
It's really true?
Mm-hmm.
Chihiro was a guy?
Yes, how many times do we have to say that?
Oh, what? You guys didn't know? Heck, I knew that right off the bat. Chihiro Fujisaki was totally a guy.
He was a cross-dresser? Oh, I'm really on fire! I wish I had killed him!
So that's what Kyoko wanted to show everyone, huh? Interesting.
Very interesting.
Yes, that certainly does make things much more exciting. Now let's ride this wave of excitement back to the courtroom and get back to the trial.
But I don't want to go back to the trial. Can we just call it a day?
I do apologize for keeping you waiting. Now then, let's resume the class trial. We've all just learned of the shocking revelation that Chihiro was actually a boy. Let's pick up from there.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, well, I don't know his reason for hiding it, but the fact is, Chihiro was not a girl, but a boy.
To think that Chihiro was actually a guy. The thought had never even crossed my mind.
And because the victim was male, he would have had no problem gaining access to the boys' locker room.
Mm-hmm.
Assuming his handbook did, in fact, list his gender as male, then yes.
Why do we have to... Yes, it did.
Of course his handbook said he was a boy.
What?
He dressed like a girl, but he was a boy through and through.
I don't like this. This is making me
So
uncomfortable.
then, there should be no issue with Makoto's initial assertion. The
Oh, yeah,
victim was
oh, right, I
taken to
forgot
the
about
boys'
that.
locker room, and was then later moved to the girls' locker room.
Yep.
The killer could have easily used Sayaka or Junko's handbook to get into the girls' locker room.
Oh, that's I forgot about that.
Chihiro really was killed in the boys' locker room?
Yes.
I still don't
the
understand the
dumbbell.
motive for moving the body, but yes, that does
Because
seem
to make
plausible.
things more complicated.
Well, I must admit, I did find it rather odd.
Oh, he admits?
I knew he felt a little off. There was a certain incongruity to his female body.
Bro, you were just admitting.
This is the most titillating situation!
So now everything has been connected. All the mysteries have finally become clear.
But we still haven't figured out who the killer is.
Okay,
so,
well,
no.
Connected or clear or whatever. We still think you're the killer, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Very interesting. This has become very interesting
I hate...
indeed.
Shut up!
He's off in his own little world.
He needs to shut up.
What about you, Makoto? After everything we've learned, do you still think Byakuya's the killer?
No. Because I know who actually is.
Without a doubt, Byakuya is the one that made Chihiro's death look like Genocide Jack did it.
Yeah, for some twisted reason.
But
what?
I think he might not actually be the killer after all.
There we go.
What? But aren't you the one who accused him in the first place?
Yeah, because...
He just seems to be too easygoing about all this. Like he's enjoying us solving the mystery.
That's what I wanted to say, but I couldn't find words.
The way he's acting, it makes it seem like it doesn't have anything to do with him.
That or could or it could be a facade.
And you think that might be because it doesn't have anything to do with him?
Yes.
Plus, the evidence he left behind was a little too... how can I put it? Overt. He consciously chose to use the extension cord, knowing it could connect him to the murder.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
At least, that's how I see it.
Yeah, I was just thinking because he didn't have a custom pair of scissors.
And Byakuya.
You're giving him too much credit.
When you found out the murder took place in the boys' locker room, it seemed to rattle you. And then again, when you found out Chihiro was actually a guy, if you really were the killer, that stuff wouldn't have had any effect on you.
Huh,
So
okay.
that's your thinking, huh?
Yes.
Well, it bothers me that you don't have more concrete reasons.
Oh my god,
but
shut up.
It's fine. I guess I'll mark it as correct for the time being.
What are you, a teacher?
Mark it as correct?
He's right. I am not the culprit.
Okay.
I just happened to come across the corpse in the girls' locker room and decided to alter it.
Oh, okay. Oh, I can't say anything.
Are you fucking with us right now?
No.
No, I am not effing with you right now. I'm telling you the truth.
I love it.
I find it very hard to believe.
Go ahead. Find it very hard to believe. You're free to be executed along with the rest of us.
If you're really telling the truth, then why? Why do you do that to his body?
This is a wonderful rest on my vocal cords.
My reasons hardly matter right now. Uncovering the culprit
Yes,
is
they
much
do.
more important, wouldn't you say?
Okay, you got a point.
Now then, if it wasn't me, who was it?
I know.
Well,
But I can't really say it because it's not as easy as the last case.
You're seriously gonna keep going?
Yeah.
We're all good, aren't we? I thought it was clear Byakuya did it.
But I feel like we should cover our bases more just to be sure.
No, I'm with Makoto.
There we
If
go.
there's any doubt whatsoever, we need to explore every possibility.
Every
Because
possibility.
if we're wrong, we all die here.
Yep.
That's true. Very well then. I'm with you too.
Damn straight. Count me in.
Do you not have a mind of your own?
Yes.
Of course I do. What am I, an ant or something?
anyway, let's discuss this
Anyways.
one more time. We still have time to make our decision.
But I was like, nope, time's up.
That's very true.
Our lives are all on the line.
There's nothing left. Sad.
Excellent. Then shall we resume our game of hide and seek?
No, it's a class trial, Byakuya. I thought you knew better. Literal thinking. But if Byakuya didn't do it, then who's the real killer? Who murdered Chihiro? There's one thing we can be sure that we know about the killer. The killer was able to gain access to the real murder scene, which means the killer was what was it? I didn't have it on the arrows. There was a guy. Since the crime scene was the boys' locker room, you would need a boys' handbook to get in. Since Leon's handbook is apparently broken, the killer would have had to use their own. In other words, it had to have been a guy. But that's still not enough. I need to find some more clues. Some more clues. S'mores. Oh god. I hate
Isn't there a
this.
single clue that might lead us to who did it?
Well, clues are one thing, but
I hate this.
did nobody get a look at the killer?
No.
Sure, if someone saw the killer, they would have said something by now.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps someone saw the victim at some point. Even that might be enough for now.
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of new info.
It's over. It's all over. You want to know who saw the victim? The killer. And only the killer.
Oh, shit.
And it's not like they're just gonna turn
There we go, I got
themselves
it.
in.
Sweet.
Game over, man. Game over.
No! Not game over!
Oh, fuck. I actually did it wrong. No, as a matter of fact, there is an eyewitness. Okay, I messed up. I'm sorry. She has more information about that. I messed up. I'm so sorry.
Isn't there a single clue that might lead us to who did it?
clues are working,
I messed up. I didn't read.
nobody get a look at the killer?
Dang it.
I'm sure if someone saw the killer, they would have said something.
Okay, actually, how do I speed? How do I speed? Speed, fast forward argument, control key.
Perhaps someone saw the victim at
I'm
some
gonna speed through, blah, blah,
It's
blah.
over. You want to know who saw the victim? The killer. And
only the killer. No, that's wrong.
I believe someone else did see the victim before he was murdered. What do you think, Celeste?
Wow, everyone's just like, I know the answer, but what do you think? Completely throwing someone under the bus.
Now that you mention it, yes, I did see him.
Really?
Oh, but I suppose only Makoto knows about this.
Makoto? What? How you said it? Ugh, that sounds wrong.
You had no idea, did you?
How
That is
dare
why
you?
you're all making such ugly noises.
Whatever, just hurry up and tell us.
Yes, please.
It was last night, right before nighttime. I saw Chihiro in the dormitory warehouse.
Mm-hmm. The account.
I saw him stuffing a track jacket into a duffel bag.
My baby, I miss him.
And then, I assume, he headed off to exercise.
I miss Chihiro.
A track jacket and a duffel bag. But we didn't find anything like that at the murder scene.
Probably because the murderer moved
It
it.
seems likely that the culprit destroyed them to get
Yep.
rid of any evidence.
And that is when he said something that struck me as rather odd.
Well, I'd better get going. I'm in kind of a hurry.
Chihiro told me he was in a hurry.
Mhm.
But why would he be in a hurry? Only if someone were waiting for him, I should think.
Mm-hmm.
So, Mr. Fujisaki was on his way to meet with
So
someone,
whoever
and then
Chihiro met
to
with
work
was
out
the killer. Bam.
But Hina and I had invited him to exercise with us plenty of times, and he always declined.
probably because he was afraid you'd find out the secret he was hiding, right?
Yes!
Which means that conversely, he must have trusted whoever he was meeting with very much.
And that person really damaged his trust fast.
Enough
Which
so that he was
hurts.
willing to risk his secret
Like a
being
dumbbell.
revealed.
Oh, what a marvelous friendship! The point is, whoever he met up with is the culprit, right?
It was a great
So we just
friendship,
gotta figure out
unlike
who it was.
Byakuya and Toko's.
But knowing what we know, I can't even guess.
No. You already have what you need to make the connection.
What?
Huh?
Refresh my brain, please.
You know who the killer is.
Oh yeah, I do. But does Makoto?
Seriously?
Seriously? Did I stutter?
Who is it? Who's the killer?
Think back to the track jacket and duffel bag the killer disposed of. Focus on the details of these items, and it should become obvious who was waiting for him.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
You really think we can figure out who did it based on two pieces of evidence that we don't have?
Yes. Yes. Yes!
You want to track down some fingerprints or something?
We don't have
Even
anything.
if we had the equipment for that, we wouldn't know how to use it.
As
Somebody
was
might.
noted, the evidence is already gone. There's nothing to get fingerprints from.
The dumbbell.
Maybe, but we can make certain inferences if we just take the time to talk it out.
Easy
Have
enough
a
to say.
coming together. A little bit of an namaste.
But fine. Celeste, did you notice anything special about the bag or jacket?
Well, there was a bag.
The bag was just a normal duffel bag from the warehouse.
Yep.
All the bags in there are the same, so I can't imagine what would make that one special.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if I remember right, there was a decent variety of tracksuits to choose from.
Not that any would fit me.
Do you think there might be some connection between the culprit and Chihiro's jacket?
Yes.
Perhaps. Let's explore that and talk a bit more about the jacket he took.
Does Jiro's track jacket really hold some clue about the killer? Somehow, it's really hard to believe. I know it. And I'm trying really hard not to talk about her. Oh god, it sucks. Yes! Yeah!
First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed. He was on his way to go.
So next week, why did he choose this?
What do you mean?
I know.
It matched the one the culprit was wearing.
No, why?
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit.
Huh! Ain't that kind of funny that we've never mentioned the color?
Hold on a second, Mondo. What did you just say?
Huh? What'd I say?
The color.
When Celeste testified a few minutes ago, she said,
I saw him stuffing a track jacket into a duffel bag. And then I assume he headed off to exercise.
she never said anything about the jacket's color.
Huh, ain't that peculiar?
So why did you say Chihiro's blue tracksuit?
Get wrecked.
You just... Hey, Celeste.
Fucked up.
What color was Chihiro's tracksuit?
It was pink. Ha!
As a matter of fact, it was blue.
And before
We're
we
getting
began the
somewhere.
trial, did you tell anyone that?
No.
The only one I told about any of this was you.
This
Then,
is exciting.
Mondo, how did you know what color Chihiro's tracksuit was?
Because I just...
I guessed! And I got lucky! No!
No, that can't be it. The bag and clothes were surely disposed of by the time we began our investigation.
Then the only reason he could have known what color the tracksuit was is if he saw Cherry with it before he died. That's the only possibility. Are you talking about Chihiro?
That's a weird nickname to give.
So, how about it? Did you see the tracksuit or didn't you?
Like, what's the connection?
Just by chance. I just happened to see it last night.
It was like 2 a.m. in the morning, my guy. Everyone's asleep.
He walked past me, and he was carrying the tracksuit in his hands.
But also Celeste was up at that time, so...
No, that can't be it either. According to Celeste's testimony,
She stuffed the jacket into her bag in a hurry. It was almost like she was trying to hide it. And just like that, she was gone.
when Celeste noticed it, Chihiro made a point of making sure the jacket was completely in the bag. You just ran into him briefly. You couldn't possibly have seen what color the tracksuit was.
It would appear you've dug your own grave.
Oh shit, now I'm gonna get pummeled with 1,000 baseballs!
Perhaps. But you handed him the shovel, didn't you? That's why you said what you did. Focus on the tracksuit and it'll be obvious who he met with? What a bunch of nonsense.
Shut up, like you got anything. Like you actually knew.
Now
I think I'm the only one crazy about Genocide
Was
Jill.
all one big
Oh no, I
group?
think Genocide Jill's awesome. No, I like thing is, I do like Genocide Jill. I think she's a great character. I just don't like how poorly dissociative identity disorder is represented in this game. Genocide Jill's great, but the stuff surrounding it is not.
Your true intention was to draw a slip of the tongue from the culprit.
Yep.
That's why you said you knew who did it, to put them on edge.
That's right.
Ooh,
However,
good psychology.
Mondo was my target all along. I had my suspicions about him from the very beginning.
How?
But why? What made you so suspicious?
Yeah.
That's a good question.
Because I hate him. Oh, whatever. Really?
There was a certain
Yeah, this game in
turning point
here,
that
she's
tipped
kind of
me
meh.
off. Maybe you didn't notice it, Mondo.
You're
but
just
you
like,
tend to
because
approach
you hated
men and
him.
women differently.
Really? That's your answer? And then moves on.
You only call
That's a good one.
guys dude. For girls, it's chick.
I call everyone dude. Does that make me the killer?
And after he was killed,
I see dude and
happened
bro
to the
was
person
gender
who was
neutral. Like, I'll call anyone dude or bro. You should see my chat and my DMs with some people. I'm like, bro. Like, bro, comma, sentence. Bro, sentence. Bro, bruh.
One Once I picked up on that, it occurred to me that Mondo knew something we didn't.
Oh, so you were eavesdropping. Okay.
You notice such a tiny detail?
Are you a witch? She's a witch! You're positively frightful!
Burn her!
No, I'm not the frightful one. Not nearly as frightful as someone capable of murdering a friend.
Ouch. I mean, yeah,
Mario,
you technically did.
Was it really you?
Yeah, you were really nice to Chihiro. How could you?
Did you really kill Chihiro?
Yes!
I didn't kill anyone!
Ay, 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 ay.
You've been all over me, judging everything I say, putting words in my mouth.
Among other things.
What gives you the right to treat me like
Sorry.
a goddamn criminal?
Yeah, he would never do something like that. This is a false accusation.
Oh, the bromance.
It's
Palpable.
true. My reasoning on that is pretty shaky.
Yeah, the game here, she's kind of mad.
That was fast.
What do you mean, jeez?
Well, this does
What do you
present
mean,
us with a
jeez?
problem. It seems we are all out of leads.
No, we're not.
My time has nearly come.
I don't like that. I don't like how he sounds different.
That's what my little ghost friend is telling me.
Ew.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Hifumi, weren't you telling me you found some evidence?
Really? What kind of evidence?
Actually, you know, now that I'm thinking about it here calmly, it might not be all that relevant.
I think it would be.
Jeez, does your confidence just get up and walk away? It's fine, man. Just tell us.
Yeah, tell us. Share with the class.
If you really insist, then, here it is.
What do you have there?
It happens to be an e-handbook. I found it laying on the ground, so I scooped it up.
You found it on the ground, right? Then it must belong to Chihiro.
We know Chihiro's handbook was missing from the scene of the crime, right?
Mm-hmm.
For a fact.
For a fact.
Help? What do you mean help? Is there a fire? Someone dying? Well, someone's about to die. But
I was totally sure I'd found it.
there's a beam. Oh, that is... I have no idea how I can help you with that. I'm so sorry. How can I help you? I can't reach through the screen and just snatch the bee. Remain calm. Guys, this is a nationwide emergency. Okay. Remain calm. Remain absolutely calm. Alright, and then follow its movements. Don't try to agitate it. I don't know what else to do. I feel like I shouldn't continue until this bee situation has been resolved. Try to catch it. I would say try to kill it, but bees are a bit more tricky than like a fly or a mosquito. Mosquito. I'm gonna continue. I don't know how else to fix your problem, man. I don't know how to fix your problem, dude. Okay.
Then it must hold some clue about the culprit,
I don't know
right?
how to fix your problem.
Well, that's what I was hoping. But it's busted. It won't even turn on.
I imagine the culprit broke it to get rid of any evidence after the murder.
That's odd. I didn't think the handbooks were quite so fragile.
I solved.
You're right,
Good job.
they're not.
Round of applause.
They're totally waterproof and shock resistant. It would.
And yet, this one does appear
Oh, I
to be
didn't.
broken.
She flew out, thank God.
As is
Thank
Leon's,
God.
sitting
No one had to
useless
die or
in
get
the wall.
hurt.
For all your confidence, that is a remarkably high failure rate.
Do you think there might be some kind of mystery in there somewhere?
Maybe.
How precisely did the handbooks get broken?
I know. I know how. Oh, by hitting its weak point.
I got it! You already told us before that the handbook has one weak point, didn't you?
Yep.
Yeah! You remember that?
Of course I remembered. It's
Sure,
important
maybe I
information.
let that slip, but I never told anyone what the weak point actually was.
But if the handbook is supposed to never break, and two of them broke in quick succession, then
we can only assume that someone's figured out its weakness.
Well, that'd be really weird if
You
someone
know
figured
what
it
the
out.
weakness is, right, Monokuma? So, what is it?
Mondo's like, ah!
You're asking me?
I think it's a necessary piece of information if you want this to be a fair trial.
What if I don't want it to be a fair trial?
If I tell you, and someone else decides to copy it, that would be very not good.
It's already happened twice. What do you mean? Either way, we're gonna figure it out.
Why would we want to break our own handbooks?
Oh well, I have a weakness for pushy demands. But you're sure you won't follow their example?
No promises.
Then allow me to make a special announcement. The weak point of my cutting-edge e-handbook is...
Yes?
When it's exposed to high temperatures for too long, it will suffer a meltdown and totally break!
Now, where would a good place in the school have areas of high temperatures that people might have been in?
I flippin' knew it!
You knew it?
Yeah, because I found the handbook laying on the floor of the sauna.
There we go!
The temperature in the sauna can reach over 200 degrees. Strange how you don't get burnt, huh? It's because as your sweat evaporates, it creates a cooling layer of air around your skin. If the
That's
hot
gross.
air of the sauna were somehow pushed directly onto your skin, you'd definitely get fried.
So because tablets don't have, like, human skin, it totally got, like, KFC'd.
That layer of air would get blown away. That's why you may feel a burning when you move around. So when you're in a sauna, make sure to keep nice and still.
Really? I thought I would do, like, perhaps some, like, jumping jacks. I thought that would be a good idea.
Interesting. I learned one new fact today.
We all did. I learned something. Type in the comments if you learned a new fact.
That is a mere trifling speck of knowledge.
Anyway, if you found the victim's handbook in the sauna, then the killer must have been purposely trying to raise its temperature in order to break it.
Good job.
Meaning the culprit somehow knew its weakness.
But how'd they find out? Monokuma said he didn't tell anyone, right?
The internet is not cooperating with me. It's okay. I don't think it's cooperating with me either. It's alright. It's crashing a lot. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry. I wish there was something I could do. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Really. Don't worry, even if you don't catch everything, I have a VODs channel where this will be up tomorrow, so don't worry. Even if you miss it in real time, it'll always be up on YouTube. Unless my channel gets taken down. That'd be sad.
Indeed.
That'd be really sad.
Mystery.
Quite the mystery.
It's my internet's fault, no need to...
What if they found out by accident?
It's instinct, man.
What do you mean by accident?
Yeah, let's think about this. If we're gonna say that Mondo is the killer, which he is, he was in the sauna at one point, wearing all of his clothes. His handbook might have been in there.
What if the killer took their own handbook into the sauna, not knowing its weakness?
See?
And it broke.
There we go.
They'd realize it was broken, of course, and it wouldn't be hard to figure out why. And once they had Chihiro's handbook, they knew they had an easy way to dispose of it.
Mm-hmm.
I won't say it's not possible, but who would have done something like that?
Mondo.
I don't know of anyone who took their handbook into the sauna.
I might know someone who did.
Yeah, Mondo.
Whoa, seriously?
Seriously?
I think the one who may have taken their handbook into the sauna was...
You were there! Oh no, the bromance! It's being broken. Oh no. Oh, it had to be the one who wore all their clothes into the sauna. It was Mondo. There he is. My son, I'm so sorry. Here's my answer.
Mondo,
I'm so sad.
Your handbook got broken in the sauna, didn't it?
Yeah, when you and Taka were being gay as hell.
What?
It was really weird. Why did I have to witness that?
Keep accusing him.
Because facts.
Mondo and Taka had an endurance contest in the sauna not too long ago. Remember? And for the contest, Mondo just so happened to keep his school uniform on. But little did he realize, he'd also left his handbook in one of his uniform pockets. And when it was all over, Mondo discovered that taking your handbook into the sauna could easily destroy it.
No, wait, hold on. You've got it all wrong. He would never kill.
Yes.
I don't accept this. Show me the proof. The actual solid proof.
God, calm down, my guy. I mean, I don't want to believe it either, but it's funny. Taka is speaking way more for Mondo than Mondo is for himself. But I found something that proves it beyond a shadow of a doubt. Did the music just get faster? Oh god. Don't do that to me.
Let's test Makoto's assertion.
Oh,
if what
yeah.
he says is correct, then Mondo,
There we go.
you broke your own
I
handbook.
feel like this is a good one.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken,
then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
No! Yes!
No, that's wrong. Mondo, the handbook you have right now, is it really yours?
What is that supposed to mean?
It means the handbook you have on your person. Does it have your name on it?
The broken handbook that was in the main hall. Isn't that one actually yours?
What the heck are you talking about?
What do you mean?
What I mean is, I think Mondo swapped his handbook out for one that actually works.
This is what's happening in the class trial right now. We're not getting anywhere.
I think he took Leon's handbook and replaced it with his own. After all, Monokuma said himself that Leon's handbook never should have broken.
That's right! The punishment it suffered wasn't nearly enough to destroy it.
But enough to destroy Leon himself.
So then, the broken handbook in the main hall is actually Mondo's, which would mean that the handbook Mondo has right now is actually Leon's.
Yes.
But doesn't that violate the school regulation that says loaning out your handbook is prohibited?
Well, here's how I look at it.
Oh god.
There is a rule about loaning your handbook to another student, but if they're dead, they're not a student.
Look at that.
It's kind of a gray area, I admit. But no worries. If anything, it just makes things more interesting.
Bro.
As such, I decree that exchanging handbooks with a corpse is not a violation of the rules.
Kind of messed
Well,
up, honestly.
Mondo, if I'm wrong about this, you're welcome to say so.
Yes. If you have an objection, please speak freely.
I'm happy to admit I made a mistake, but...
Son of a bitch.
How dare you?
What's wrong, bro?
If you mean my
What's
dad?
wrong? You are wrong.
Bro.
You have to be wrong.
Bro, don't leave me hanging.
Everything you just said is wrong. You made it all up.
I wish it was a lie.
Okay, then why don't we look back on this case one more time, from the beginning?
Yeah.
That way, everything will become clear, and we'll all see if I was right or wrong.
Yes! It's manga time! Let's go. Okay. So, Celeste saw the blue tracksuit. He's like, what that? And... Chihiro used it. And And walked in. And then yes. It's my enemy stand. That's funny. That's funny. There we go. Poster was also splattered with blood, and then the killer's like, oh shit, no. Oh god, no. Then my man's, I think he rearranged some jizz, right? Yeah, I think he rearranged some stuff. In the girls' locker room, yeah. And what else? Trying to figure out what else happened. What the fuck? He's like, I got it now. Oh, that's so messed up. Bianca, you're a sick freak. Bianca is really a sick freak, honestly. Actually, where would that go? No. Right? Okay. What the... Okay. No. No. Yes. And then... No, it would be... It would be that one. Okay, yeah. It would totally... Okay, I think we got it.
The killer is you!
Let's...
First, let's take a look back
Ooh, baby! This is too much.
Last night, Celeste saw
Slam.
Chihiro in the warehouse, correct?
Hello there. This is like slam. Hi there. All nonchalant.
At the time, she was apparently stuffing something into a duffel bag.
Mm-hmm.
That something was a blue tracksuit. You can confirm this, right, Celeste?
Doesn't give her a chance to answer.
With bag in hand, Chihiro headed out, even though it was officially nighttime. She made her way to the locker room, specifically the boys' locker room.
I love Chihiro, and I'm sad they're dead.
The victim, who was apparently a girl, accessed the boys'
So
locker room.
sad. Chihiro's a baby who would do no wrong.
Simple, because she was really a he, which is why he was able to use his own e-handbook to gain entrance to the boys' locker room.
It's so sad.
Once inside, he met with someone there. And the person he met was the one who killed him. It seems likely that the killer grabbed the nearby dumbbell, approached the unsuspecting Chihiro, and attacked him.
I'm so sad.
And that's where the bloodstains on the poster.
That's not a lot of... I've already said this on like a previous movie we were examining the crime scene. Like, considering how much distance it had and how much of the splatter, you think it would get like everywhere. It didn't.
It was likely in the heat of the moment. The body was arranged, but the murder itself felt unplanned.
Yeah, maybe a bit sudden, so to speak.
Which is why the killer hurried to try and hide the act. First, pulling up the bloodstained
It's just too much effort.
Then, removing the bloody poster. and finally carrying the corpse into the girls' locker room. A girl's handbook was necessary to get into the locker room, of course. But this alone doesn't prove that the killer was necessarily a girl. After all, Sayaka and Junko's handbooks had been placed in the main hall. Using one of those, a boy could
I'm
get
just
into
vibing
the
to the
girls'
music.
locker room without much problem.
I listen to the soundtrack on like a regular basis, that's why I know it.
And that's exactly how the killers
So
did.
good. It's really good.
With the carpet and the poster they brought with them, they got to work.
Oh, but it gets worse from here.
They changed the layout of the boys' and girls' locker room.
Man, Chihiro's design is so cute. I love
crime scene
Chihiro's
switch.
design. Chihiro's so adorable. Chihiro's baby, and I love Chihiro. And then here
That
comes the
could have
freak.
been the end of things. But no, Byakuya discovered the body and decided to intervene in the situation, making things even more complicated.
So awful. I hate this guy. He's just like, yeah, let's do it. I'm feeling a bit fun.
After stumbling on
Felt
the crime
cute.
scene,
It's like, felt cute, might delete later.
he went and grabbed the extension cord from the library, and then he got to work.
I hate this guy so much. This is just
He used
disgusting.
the cord to string up Chihiro's life.
I actually want to throw up at this. This is no.
Then
I'm actually gonna throw up. This is
victim's
so
own blood,
messed
he
up.
left a grisly message there at the scene of the crime. He wanted to create the illusion that Genocide
Regina-
Jack was responsible for the slaughter.
Yes! The Regina George of Danganronpa. Oh. No! What did I do? What did I do? Oh. Do I have to go through it all again?
You!
Oh, thank God. What? What do you mean? What the What did I... Okay, let's try this. I don't want to die, okay?
Killer is you!
Please, I don't want to die. There we go, thank you.
And around the same time that Byakuya was putting together this facade, the killer, having already disposed of Chihiro's bag and other belongings,
How?
arrived at the sauna.
Where would he dispose of them? Haven't we already established that, like, the gate that protects the incinerator would be locked unless and the only person that would have access to it would be the guy on cleaning duty?
There, they planned to destroy the last piece of evidence. Chihiro's
Maybe he
handbook.
hid in his room. That's an option. Or in Chihiro's room.
And just as the killer expected, the steamy sauna was enough to ruin the electronic gadget.
Nice.
Somehow, the killer knew that the handbook couldn't stand up to the heat of the sauna. And the reason they knew that is because the sauna had already wrecked their own handbook. And that's how it all played out.
Yep. Wow, he looks
Isn't that
possessed.
right, Mondo Arata?
I'm gonna miss the guy. I'm sad. Like, Mondo's gonna die.
Wait. No. This can't be right.
Bro! Not my homie over here who I occasionally kiss. He can't be guilty. These guys are in love and you can't convince me otherwise. It's fruity as hell.
You need evidence. You need proof.
We literally have established that.
Without any proof, you can't pin any of this on him.
We've established all the proof. Evidence that Mondo is the killer that already revealed itself earlier in the trial. Yes. If I could somehow show where Mondo's handbook is right now, once I do that, everything will become clear. A new element has been added to bullet time battles. Motherfucker. I don't want to do the bullet time battle. Let's talk a little bit about... Oh, right. Oh my god, yes. They are so... Something happened between them that night during their endurance contest. And... It's the... What's the name of the song? Oh god. Oh my god. The bro duet. I need you to look up the bro duet because that is them. Too bad fanfic can never be real. I know. AO3 can simply not provide enough. I need it to be real. In death, they can reunite, though. Well, okay. So I remember the narrator. This time I remember. The narrator has a country accent. Let's talk a little bit about fever time and nega time. During a bullet time battle, if you press the space key, fever time will activate and the tempo will be forced to its max. At this point, even if you push the buttons at random, you won't miss. So you can push RMB, LMB, what the fuck? Oh, however you want to destroy the opponent's verbal assault. This will only last until your focus gauge runs out, so make the best possible use of your time. Of course, it wouldn't be fair if only you got to access special time, right? So we've also preferred something called nega time that your opponent can use. Oh god. The opponent activates nega time during the bullet time battle. Your tempo marker will disappear, making it quite a bit tougher to hit the buttons in rhythm. If you were to activate fever time at this point... No, never mind. I'm sure nothing would happen. I don't even know what I was worried about. Unsurprisingly, if your action difficulty is set to gentle, the opponent will use nega time. Yes! I mean... well then good luck and have fun. Yeehaw! Texan barbecue. I need to remember the controls for bullet time battle. So... pause. See, look, it's... I don't remember. I don't want to mess this up. Okay. Okay, controls. Lock on is right mouse button. Reload is tab key. Attack, fire, choose bullets, left mouse button. Okay. I hate this. Okay, sorry, we gotta... bum, bum, bum. I hate this. I hate this.
Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False.
Come on.
Show me some.
Yes. Yes. Give me some.
I won't listen. False.
Yes. Yes.
Refuse to vote. Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen.
Yes. We might just win.
I refute you.
We might just win.
False.
Yes.
Show me some evidence.
This should prove it.
First try.
If my thinking so far is right,
oh my god.
Mondo must have replaced his broken handbook with Leon's. In which case, we can just check each of our handbooks right now.
I can't believe we did that on first try.
We don't gotta do that.
Oh.
Huh? Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna be so sad because he's not that bad of a guy. Like Mondo. I don't want him to go.
I killed him.
Ah! Taka's heart is gonna break. You can just hear it. Boom. The glass pieces of his heart shatter to the ground. Not that bad. Yay! Nice. Nice. We did good. Bro.
What are you saying?
See, okay, quick pause. In my mind, there are two types of bro. There's bro, homie, you know? Like, punch each other on the shoulder and like, bro, brother, you're my homie, you're my best friend. And then there's bro. There's that bro. We call each other bro. But we're more than just bros. It's just... yeah. So they're bro. There's there's bro, and then there's bro. They're bro. You gotta say it like that. It's kind of, because I've also, in comparison, there are two different ways you hold hands. There's waffle, which means you're friends, which means you're comfortable to hold hands, but it's nothing serious. But then there's waffle. And that means something so much more, something so much deeper. You guys have a strong bond. Maybe you're dating, maybe you're not, but you guys are tight. It's a big sad, bro.
I got no choice, man. After hearing all
Bro.
that, I gotta just give up.
No, don't give up.
Go
But also
ahead,
give up.
Emma. Get it over with.
No.
Ask for the goddamn verdict.
Oh.
Roger that.
No.
Wait! Hold on!
I feel bad for everyone.
No waiting. No holding on. Time for the moment we've all been waiting for. Grab your lever and give it a yank.
I'm so
Who will
sad.
you elect as the blackened this time around?
Ah.
Will you make the right choice or the,
But the dreadfully wrong one.
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
I'm wearing shades to hide the tears. I'm actually gonna cry. I'm actually gonna cry. Oh no. I'm actually sad.
What?
Uh-oh. This time it looks like you got it right again. Yes, it is so. The blackened that killed Chihiro Fujisaki was... Mando Owada. In case if you're wondering, the vote was not unanimous. Kiyotaka chose the wrong answer. He chose Makoto. What? You're treading very close to the danger zone, Mr. Ishimaru. You need to be more careful.
I refuse to believe it. There's no way he would kill someone.
Sorry.
Sorry.
What is this?
Why are you apologizing? Why?
You forgot the rest of the alphabet.
Why? Why did you do it?
Now then.
Well, it looks like Mondo's taken a vow of silence. So, unlike me with my vow of chastity, so let me explain this.
Actually,
The story of the murder this time is the sad story of two men, two star-crossed lovers, destined to never be together. I'm talking about Mondo and Taka. You thought I was talking about Romeo and Juliet? Oh, but for anyone who doesn't really want to hear it, you can hit the control key.
Is that actually possible? Oh, we can, but I'm not gonna do it.
Anyway, there was once a young boy, and his name was Chihiro Fujisaki.
My baby.
He had an extreme inferiority complex regarding his own lack of strength. You're so weak, even though you're a boy. He heard things like that as long as he could remember, and he couldn't overcome his weakness. On the contrary, he tried to hide and buried himself further and further into that weakness, to take on the fragile form of a petite young girl. He had chosen that as his way out.
Oh, that was poorly paced. Ew.
Now nobody will be able to say anything about even though you're a boy. But no matter how tightly he wrapped himself up in that shell,
I have nightmares. Oh, you? Yeah, me too. But don't spoil it just yet.
the inferiority complex had already taken root deep inside of him, and it was not so easily weeded out. As it turns out, the shell was completely empty. The complex didn't disappear. Instead, it only grew stronger and stronger.
Baby, don't cry.
Weak.
I'm so sad!
Once the killing game had begun here at the school, he had no choice but to accept this fact. After all, this world is survival of the fittest. If you're not strong, you don't survive. Move the mic away. And then the lovely and hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets. Which, of course, included Chihiro's embarrassing secret, which I was more than willing to divulge. Even though he dresses like a girl, Chihiro is actually a boy.
Hey,
And that was something Chihiro couldn't let anyone find out, no matter the costs. Even if that was revealed, it would be the end. The hardened shell would crack, the armor would fall away. Without a doubt, those around him would torture him more than ever before. Everyone figured being thrust into such a dilemma must have sent him spiraling into despair.
what?
And yet...
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I don't really want to talk about it right now.
Oh my god, you're right. Oh, that's so sad.
I don't really want to talk about it right okay.
But
I also don't want to leave things the way they are. So maybe I can talk about it later.
No, don't remind me of that. Oh no, baby.
After I try my best to become strong, then I can tell everyone. Annoyingly, he used the thread of discovery to motivate himself to become stronger. God damn it.
that's right.
Now's my
I
chance.
want to change.
I'm going to get stronger and accept who I am. Yeah! Strong enough so that when someone says, even though you're a boy, I'll be okay. I'll get better. Yeah! With that thought at the front of his mind, he resolved to take immediate action. And so, that day he made the commitment to begin exercising. He was prepared to retrain his mind and body. But sadly, that would be the first and only chance he would get at it.
Sayori, I miss her.
When he decided to start exercising, he thought it would be good to ask someone for help. But he wanted to tell that person his secret first and then ask them to help him from there. And the person he went to...
Yeah, that's right.
It was me. Big, better, and strong. Yeah.
Yep, it sure was. The biker gang fella had been painfully clear about how important his manly promises were. So Chihiro probably figured that even if he confided in Mondo, his honor would make him keep the secret. Plus, Mr. Macho Mondo was the very symbol of a strong man that Chihiro had always aspired to. Maybe talking to Mondo about it will help give me some courage. So he went and asked Mondo to help him become strong. I feel like that should have been a Monokuma line. That was his aspiration, and he thought that only with Mondo's support would he ever be able to come close to that.
Correct.
So then, that must be why Mondo did what he did, to keep the promise he made to Chihiro.
Huh? Did what he did?
You mean that's why Mondo carried Chihiro from the boys' locker room into the girls' locker room? See, that's... Even though we killed someone...
Indeed.
Yes, that's exactly what I mean.
Wasn't that to cover up what he'd done?
Certainly.
That could have been part of it. But I don't think it was the main reason. The real purpose was to keep the promise between men he had made to Chihiro. But how does moving the body keep a secret? Because, you idiot. If everyone knew he'd been killed in the boys' locker room, then everyone would have been arguing about how she got into the boys' locker room, right? Once that started up, at least a few of us would have immediately begun to suspect his identity, so he tried to protect Chihiro's secret by putting him in the girls' locker room and stealing his handbook. See? Then, Mondo did all that to keep the promise he made to Chihiro, who he'd also killed. Makoto said that. Oops, didn't notice until too late. Why? Why would he do that? The more I hear you talk, the more I don't understand. I mean, you guys trusted each other, right? I trusted you. I loved you. So why? Why did you? Because no matter what, I didn't want anyone to know.
I knew it.
So that's what triggered it after all. I knew it. The possibility of having your embarrassing memories and secrets exposed.
What is this?
That's impossible. Nothing could have been that bad. Something you didn't want anyone to know, even if it meant killing someone.
You're wrong.
It's impossible.
Don't make me repeat myself.
How many times must I repeat myself? Don't make me repeat myself. To judge others by your own standard is the height of folly. Even if you can't comprehend it, he obviously can. That's all there is to it.
Well, while we're on this subject, why don't I tell you? That embarrassing memory, that secret he didn't want anyone to know.
Hey,
You know what Mondo did? He killed his own brother!
You think Monokuma was gonna keep that secret to the grave, brother? You had one thing coming.
Mondo, the ultimate biker gang leader, makes all the hoodlums and riffraff across the country tremble. But the only reason he had the chance to join a gang in the first place was because of a certain someone. Mondo's older brother's name was Daya Owada. Mondo had nothing but respect for him. It was because of Daya that Mondo never ever got on a motorcycle. Vroom, vroom, vroom.
He has like little puppets. He's like, vroom, vroom, vroom.
Mondo's brother was his only family growing up. He was the only one Mondo could trust or respect. He wanted to measure up to his big brother, so he
What is the word? So he imitated. Okay, there we go.
So he imitated him in everything he did. Mondo was the epitome of the starry-eyed kid brother. Meanwhile, the charismatic older brother had put together a local motorcycle gang. And before anybody knew it, it had grown to the biggest biker gang in the country. Daya, the older brother, number one in the gang, and his number two, his younger brother, Mondo. In the beginning, everything was peaches and gravy. But when Mondo started to think about how he would have to take over the gang from his brother someday, his brother's greatness, his reputation, began to gnaw on Mondo's very soul. It's run, 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 run. The kid's gonna take over for Daya, huh?
This is a real motorcycle.
Daya created this gang with his bare hands. Mondo's just along for the ride. Can someone like that really be our leader? All that'll do is make the gang look bad. Almost every day, Mondo heard the gossip and whispers of the other members of the gang. Which is why...
I
gotta get stronger. Stronger than Daya. Once. Just one time. No matter what, I gotta win.
Don't fuck with me.
I don't care what it takes. I gotta come out on top. And on the night of his amazing brother's retirement ceremony, Mondo challenged him to a street race. But during the race, tragedy struck.
The kid brother pushed ahead with reckless abandon, eager for victory, and dashed into oncoming traffic. But suddenly...
Oh no! Wow, that was... Well, the wreck is still going even after.
Laying in his kid brother's arms, the older brother delivered his final words.
My bad, kid. I fucked up. Sorry.
Of course he knew it was his brother's fault, but Daya never blamed him for what happened. He couldn't. He's dead.
Hey, kid. The rest is up to you. No matter what. You gotta keep the gang together. Because it's the team. You and me. Put together. It's a... promise between men. Sorry, if you want to see me cry over someone die, show me Eddie Munson's death. Then I'll stop. Okay.
He decided to hide the truth of what happened from everyone else in the gang, in order to keep the gang together and keep the promise to his brother. He could never admit to anyone that it was his own weakness that had caused the accident. And as a result, the team was made even stronger under the banner of the kid who bested his big brother. Dai was gonna lose to his kid brother, so he got stupid and got himself killed. That became the explanation for what happened. Mondo's lie became the truth. He wanted to lead the team so bad he was willing to tell all kinds of lies about his brother. I'm strong. Strong. And yet, he killed someone. As soon as our killing game began, he realized,
Goofy, thank you. I am Goofy Goober.
no matter how tough he pretended to be, he was just another weakling that could die in an instant. Shing! And then the lovely, the hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets. At that point, it was clear I would have no problem shedding light on his secret. Mondo killed his own older brother.
No matter what, I couldn't let the other gang members find out. If that happened, everything would have been ruined. Everything me and my brother had worked to create would have been destroyed. His death, all the guilt I'd been carrying around, it all would have been for nothing. So that's why. That's why I... Mondo. After I saw what Monokuma had on me, my head filled up with a kind of fuzzy uneasiness that just started swirling around. I'd never felt anything like it before. I didn't know what to do about it. I wasn't sure what to think or say, but after a while that fuzzy uneasiness turned itself into a rock-hard lump of anxiety way down in my stomach. And it was right around then that Chihiro asked me to start working out with him. And right there, he told me a secret. Seriously? Jesus.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. I'm sorry I lied to you. But why? Why now? Why are you telling me this all of a sudden? Huh? Because, I mean, you've kept that secret all this time, right? If anyone found out, you would...
But...
You're right, but...
I want to change.
Yeah! I wrapped myself in lies. I'm weak. I want to destroy that version of me forever. His words were like a knife in my gut. I felt like he was exposing the lie I'd been living myself. Like Chihiro would know. Poor baby. I have to change. I don't want to be weak anymore. You're so strong. It can't hurt you, right? Whatever secret Monokuma might tell us.
You piece of...
So what? You're saying I should just say it?
What?
You're saying
What?
if I really am, I should just be able to tell everyone my secret? Huh? I was jealous. I was jealous of Chihiro's strength. He had the strength to face his own weakness, to try and overcome it. It was a kind of strength I've never had. I was so jealous of him. And that jealousy broke me. Jealousy.
What?
Are you making fun of me? I'm strong. Are you fucking with me right now? Oh, absolutely, Chihiro's trans. That, or... I think Chihiro's anything but straight. Or cisgender. I have headcanon that Chihiro's non-binary. Absolutely. That's why this entire time I was using they/them pronouns whenever I referred to them outside of dialogue that other characters were saying. Because totally, absolutely, Chihiro is, in gender-neutral terms, a queen. Absolutely. Oh, wait, I said that.
No!
I'm not making fun of you. You really are strong, Mondo. I felt like I could hear something starting to creak. Something inside my head. Kill him, says Monokuma. What did he want me to do? What was I supposed to do? Was I supposed to just sit back, let my secret get revealed and ruin everything?
What's wrong?
Damn you!
Why did you have to tell me all that? Are you trying to rub my fatal hair on my face?
I just wanted to...
No, I just really admire you. I admire your strength.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right, I am strong. Strong, I'm strong. Strong. Stronger than you.
You son of a bitch!
I'm stronger than Daya. Bah. And because Mondo got angry, Chihiro's dead. I don't remember anything after that. When I woke up again, he was laying at my feet covered in blood. I'm gonna cry. I'm trying not to cry. I'm actually trying not to cry. I had the dumbbell in my hand, and I was just staring at him, down on the ground. Hey, bro!
I killed him.
There we go.
I killed Chihiro.
Ah,
Even after all this time, I'm still just as weak as I've always been.
ah.
And thanks to that, I did something I can never take back.
I just made a noise out of my mouth and I didn't know where it came from, and then I just realized it was me. I'm stronger than you, is that it? I don't know. Mondo, no. I don't think so. I don't think it is, no. But that's a good that's a good comparison though. Nice. Mondo. He was normally so aggressive, so angry. He just thinks Mondo just has I guess an inferiority complex if that's the appropriate application. He accidentally killed his brother, and so he's like, oh no. He had that weak side away from everyone. That was a secret. A weakness like that lived in a heart like his and turned him cold-blooded. God damn it. Lakota language!
Look at him. You see? You're all just like him. For a secret from the past. For a memory. For that he killed another living human in cold blood. He couldn't cut free of his regrets from the outside world. He doesn't know what true strength is. Do you see hope anywhere in there? 'Cause I sure don't.
You bastard. Just shut up, you son of a... Taka! Oh my god! Guys, everyone, Taka's had a swear word! Oh my god! Don't say that again, I dare you!
Yep.
Okay, I'll say it again as many times as I want. Is what I want to say, but... Unfortunately, I can't do that right now, because the time for punishing is fast approaching.
Punishing? It feels like we all forget that, like, oh, it's punishment time. What do you mean? Execution? No, my bro lover! I mean...
Well now.
That's what I promised you, right? The Blackened that disturbs the peace will be punished.
Ridiculous!
Hold on.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
For Mondo Awada, the ultimate biker gang leader.
No, wait!
Let's get it.
Everything we got! It's punishment time!
Wait.
I said wait!
Can I at least get one more kiss? Goodbye. I'm gonna cry. Tears of joy this time, or tears of laughter. But next up, I'm gonna be crying tears of sadness. They are so bro. Okay? They're more than just bros. This is totally a homo situation.
Sorry, man. I couldn't keep the promise we made.
Oh my god, how many times are we gonna say
From one man
promise?
to another.
I'm still crying. Alright, real quick, disturbing imagery. Disturbing stuff's gonna happen. Run, 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 run. If you are upset by disturbing things, please feel free to leave and come back in like a minute or less. It's gonna get a bit twisted. And for the... I'm gonna be so sad. This is so messed up. Oh my god. Imagine having to witness this in real life. I feel like I would puke. The Cage of Death. I also... Now's the time for me to put my hand in front of the screen is not to see the scene. Yeah, you can do that. I will... If you're still listening audibly, I'll tell you when it's over.
I'll be like, alright, you can come back.
Oh, God, no. Also the music, this is the one song I don't like because... I'm actually gonna cry. So sad. It sucks. God damn it, dude. God damn it. Yankee Fred. Okay, you can come back. You can uncover the screen. Like, oh my god. Imagine, like, genuinely having to witness that in real life. I would throw up. Also, for those of you that are wondering, fun fact, that punishment is based off of a story. A very old story. I forgot who wrote it, but it was basically two tigers chasing themselves round and round, chasing each other so fast that they turned into butter. So that's why it's Mondo butter, and that's why there were two tigers. Fun fact, but now it's sad because Taco's without his lover. And we're out our best friend. I could say exotic.
Laugh at death and your soul will forever be at peace.
It can't be. My brother. Sorry, I thought you're meaning to say lover, right? Mondo turned into an exotic butter. Another murder and another execution. I want to feel it. It's just like an emo song. Cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort. Suffocation. No breathing. Don't give up. Okay. Everyone's lives are taken so lightly here. I feel like I might be going mad. Maybe I'll just let it happen. Baby, I want to give you a hug so badly. I know how he feels. I know how it feels. As Taka's sad screams invaded our skulls, we were each forced to realize once again. But he... of course he had to. What a disappointment. This is the end of the game. Byakuya!
What is this?
You're completely insane, you know that? A game? One of our friends is dead. Do you realize that?
Naturally.
Of course I do. Because this game is life or death.
Hey.
I don't have anything to say to you. I don't have a response except that, but that is something to say.
However,
I just don't understand why. Why did you go out of your way to disguise Mondo's crime?
What?
Why? Fuck you, man. Isn't it obvious? Because it made things more interesting. Why? To make things more complicated! His voice was calm, emotionless, like the voice of death. It chilled me to the bone. Last night, when the murder took place, I was in the library as usual.
Honestly.
So you ignored the nighttime rule, too. That rule never mattered to me, as I am above the law. I don't recall agreeing to it.
There is nothing to be done.
Well, I don't particularly care. Please continue. The night grew late and I decided to return to my room, which is when I stumbled upon him. I spotted Mondo coming out of the girls' locker room. After he'd gone, I looked inside and saw the corpse. What? You actually witnessed the murder? He was such a fool. He didn't have the slightest idea that I'd seen him. Hold on. Hold on. Pause. Let's look at the map of the school. So if you saw Mondo coming out of the girls' locker room, you would have had to go into the separate room. So like you go into the second floor hall, then you go, and then there's a set of doors that says pool above it. Then you go in, and there's like a little lobby area with the 2 girl and boy locker room doors. So you would have had to be in that room. Therefore, Mondo probably would have seen you. That doesn't make any sense.
So you're saying you knew who the culprit was from the very beginning?
That's right.
Indeed. But if that had been the end of it, how boring would that have been? I mean, what a waste of time to have the answer revealed right at the beginning. Which is why I decided to lend a little helping hand. I thought it would liven things up. You did all that to liven things up?
I see.
So after hearing about Genocide Jack from Toko, you decide to use that to create the fake murder scene? But damn, man. If we hadn't figured out who really done it, you would have been dead too, right? Well, obviously, I would have revealed the truth before it reached that point. Of course. Byakuya turned and looked me in the eye. You ruined everything. If it wasn't for you meddling kids. I could feel his sharp eyes piercing into me. Thanks to a certain remarkable someone, it never did. And I was able to perform an interesting experiment. Once I do decide to become blackened, I now know who I'll have to watch out for. Whoa.
Correct.
So that was your reason. Are you satisfied?
Indeed.
Yes. We're done listening to your story, so shut up. Moving on.
Hey.
There's something I'd like to ask Monokuma.
What's
God,
this?
I want to end the chapter.
Oh, I'm up next.
You like to perform these elaborate executions each time, correct? My question is, why?
Do you like them? Well, you know, this punishment, this despair, it's not just for you. All this punishment, all this despair is my gift to mankind itself.
What?
You're over-exaggerating.
I am not over-exaggerating. These punishments are meant to transform all hope to despair.
What do you mean?
Mean? Mean? Mean.
What the heck?
Me. Good grief. I don't understand why you have to pick apart every little stupid thing.
Whatever. Doesn't matter. In the end, I'm going to stand alone as the victor, and then everything will be revealed to me. Oh, it is a good song.
Ah, that noble son of a noble family. Truly, you understand me. Pooh! I think this is the start of a terrifying friendship.
That's enough.
Shut up. I would never stoop to the level of a childish criminal like you. Let me just say this. After I have achieved complete victory, you're up next. I'm going to find you and kill you. Understand?
In the name of my family.
In the name of the Togami family, for which victory is a foregone conclusion.
You're getting all riled up.
Oh, so cool. It's like you're the main character of a video game or something. No trash mob for you.
I swear, whatever it takes, I will kill you.
Temper. It sounds like someone needs a nap.
I hate him. Monokuma's laughter pealed across the courtroom, and the curtain closed in the case of Chihiro and Mondo. May they rest in peace. But I knew that wasn't the end. The killing game would still continue, because the mastermind wouldn't let it end. For those of us who were still alive, our worst fear and despair kept on multiplying. It was the kind of despair that felt like a blind puppy in hell had more of a future than us. What is that? Example.
All of our courage, all of our effort, our friendship, it felt like it amounted to nothing at all. It was the worst kind of despair. Ooh! Ooh!
Anyway, like I was saying, this is a pretty good spot. Yeah, a really good spot. Anyway, isn't it amazing how that girl went and killed someone before things even had a chance to get boring? Once things really get moving, it'll be like a roller coaster. There won't be any stopping it. Fear and despair charge forward at a speed nothing can hope to match. But I must admit, I'm disappointed. I went to all the pain and effort of making you part of the group, and you couldn't play your part.
Interesting.
You do remember you were supposed to make the first move, right? Well, no biggie. Nothing we can do about it now. So just do your best to make things more exciting from now on, okay? After all, that's what everyone wants to see.
There's one thing I'd like to ask you.
As long as you don't want to know my measurements, fire away.
Ew. Who is it? The 16th high school student, I mean.
My. You really took me by surprise there.
Ooh.
I know I said you could ask anything, but super denied, ultra denied, demonic denied. Because you see, that's my ace in the hole. And nobody be dumb enough to reveal that, right? No matter how close they were to their friends.
Interesting. I'm not really saying much because, once again, I know. So, I feel like if I open my mouth and make like some light commentary, something might reveal something, so I can't be like the Game Grumps and just like make an offhanded comment, which later turns out to be like a prediction that they were right, because I've already established that I know, so it's like I can't say anything. I hate it. But with that, we draw the curtain to a close. Received an item. Crazy diamond present. With that, though, that was wonderful. I already know, but unfortunately, yeah, we must suffer together, am I right? Bros in hell. Alright. Well, that was most certainly a really fun and interesting stream. We have actually gotten through chapter 2, class trial. I thought it would take longer. Genuinely, I did. I thought it would take so much longer because I was afraid I was gonna mess up the bullet time stuff, but I didn't, which is great. But I know it's just gonna get harder from there. Hopefully, I'll get the hang of it at some point. With that, tune in next time, where hopefully I'll be able to stream soon. I don't know if some stuff's coming up that is probably going to keep me away from my computer, so I can't guarantee. We'll have to see. I'll keep you guys posted, though. Get ready for chapter 3. Oh, yeah. I'm trying to remember what comes in chapter 3. Because, like, even though, like, I know, like, oh, this person's gonna die, and I know what happened and who did it and blah, 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 I always forget the order of killings. I have a theory. Oh, yes. I know exactly. Oh no. But I will say this before I sign off. As a reminder, if anybody is just joining and seeing me wrap up, you want to catch up on everything that's happened before the next stream, I do have a VODs channel, so this episode will be coming up tomorrow. On that VODs channel, the link is in the description, so that way you don't miss out on anything. But this episode will actually be the first episode where there's actually game volume because I didn't fix it beforehand. Stupid me. Any whoosies, hopefully you guys have a great rest of your morning, night, noon, evening, and a fantastic Pride Month. And all that. But this is your Tiny Rebellious Leader, signing off.